Hello. Let us begin. I don't know why I drew that arrow. Shouldn't go there. All right. Chess, chess, chess. I have to warm up my voice. Oh my god. Oh, I'm not even in the channel. Wait a minute. Look at this. I trapped the queen. Can't go there. Can't go there or there or there. I win. There's nothing he can do. He has to take the queen. I guarantee that's what he'll do. I can see the future. Do you guys get that reference from Dragon Ball Z Abridged? Remember that? The Bardock special, the first one? How great. Heath is here dabbing. Hello, Heath. If anyone who doesn't know, Heath is an absolute maniac when it comes to watching or consuming content. Because I feel like every time I log in on Twitter, he's added like 4 things to his media list. It's crazy. Whereas me, I've got one thing this month. I think I've just watched one movie, which is Enemy. Or maybe I have something else from last month that or like the beginning of this month before I recorded Digest. I don't remember. We'll have a look after this. That was a great move. He can take it now. And then I can check him. Wait. Check him. And then he can take it. Ugh. Now I don't know what to do. I thought he was going to take it. I can't even castle. I guess when in doubt, put pressure on, as they say. I slowed down for March. Oh my god. I feel like I logged in the other day and there were like, I don't even know. There were hundreds of things on your list. I know that's for sure. But I feel like a lot of stuff got added. Can I play chess with you? Absolutely not. I don't think as I could. No way. I think we just need to like transition away from playing chess at the beginning of these streams. It's like, I say this every time we stream. It distracts me. I can't read the chat. I'm not even concentrating, so I'm not even playing like good at all. It's boring. And there's no point to it. Like, why am I doing this? Why don't I just like, I could just react to like videos straight away, but then like, what if people are slow? Like they show up late and then they miss me talking about something they're interested in. I guess they could just rewind, right? Look at this maneuver here. They got the double horse. I can't even take it. Why can't I go there? Oh, I'm in check. Why? Because I don't want to spend any more time playing chess in these streams, that's why. We play the bare minimum amount of chess, alright? Just one game, just a little bit? Absolutely not. This is one thing you're not convinced me on. We're not adding second games of chess to these streams. If anything, we're reducing the 1 game of chess to 0 games of chess. Maybe I should play something simpler like checkers or something, or like snakes and ladders. Oh my god. If I go there, then he goes there, and then he goes there, and then I'm screwed. But if I go there, then he goes there, and then I'm screwed as well. There's nothing I can do. I guess. I just take it anyway. Then he goes there, then I go there. I guess I could beat him to the place. Oh, I guess I didn't beat him. I should have planned that out. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my, at least I'll win on time again. You know, my classic winning move. And then I can read some chat. I see Miller said something. God, I'm so good. 1 second, he can't think quick enough. I've won. Come on, give up. I should just leave it. Let's put the pressure on them right now. Ugh. Easy. Look at that. 2 wins in a row. I also won last time on time, so there we go. You should trick Kyle into watching the Doctor Who trailer. Absolutely not. I think he's asleep right now. I don't even think he's coming. But yeah, that you know what? That would be interesting. You know what I should have done? I re-upload the trailer to like some random channel, and then I like name it something else, and I'm like, Kyle, look at this exciting series we're gonna watch. I guess I could try that in the future. Lamau, no, chess is beautiful. I agree. I enjoy chess. I think chess is a great game. It's probably the best children's game out there. You know, it's so complex, but even children can play it. I just don't like playing it on stream where I have to concentrate on other things. Checkmate 4, probably. On live chess, you would have lost. Yeah, well, that's why I play on chess.com, the superior website. All right. We have a few things to do today. One of them is to watch this Doctor Who trailer. The second thing is there's a Mushoku Tensei trailer. Now, I'm not reacting to that on stream. I'm doing a video for that separately. Probably going to tie in with pre-season thoughts because I think the next part of season 2 is coming out soon, like in a week or two. So expect that, I guess, if anyone cares about Mushoku Tensei here. And then we're going to do some other things, all right? You know what? To start this off, we're going to look at the greatest tweet of all time. If you follow me, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, you probably don't, but the greatest tweet ever made. When I'm traveling, this is still my favorite meal. $2 per beef patty. I get 4 for dinner and couldn't be happier. Simple is best. I'm grateful for this meal and for this life. This is the truest thing that has ever been said. This is exactly what I do, all right? Well, I guess it's when I'm on a diet and I need protein. For a nice dinner, you go to McDonald's, you order like a triple cheeseburger, but you like get rid of the cheese and the onions and the sauce and the buns and everything, and you just like add an additional patty, and you get like a nice stack of like 4 or 5 patties, and it comes like a little box. It's great. And then you just have that for dinner. It's perfect. And I guess the reason why this is so great is because initially I learned about this idea like 4 years ago, like many, many years ago when I started doing this from Lex Friedman himself. When I was listening to a podcast episode, he mentioned it once. I was like, what a genius idea. Let me do it. And now I do. And I can't believe he finally tweeted about it. And it's a hilarious tweet coming from such a famous person. But I wholeheartedly agree with him. And I was like, what do people think about this? Because this tweet here reflects on me. You know, this is what I do. And something that I do is being like tweeted out to millions of people. And I went to the Reddit threads and people were hating him and calling him a psychopath. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not a psychopath. I just like you get like consistent calories and protein. Like it's always consistent. Like you don't go to like some random restaurant where the portion sizes vary drastically or anything. It's always nice and consistent regardless of where you go. It's available in like any country that you travel to. So I did this in Australia and the US and, you know, wherever else I go, I'll do it. It's cheap, you know, incredibly cheap. Look at this, $2 per beef patty. That's great. You don't have to cook it. It just comes to you like cooked. It's fantastic. It's like the best meal, best dinner you could ever order. And it's delicious. That's the number one thing. Anyway, you can just ask for 4 10-to-1 patties. I don't even know what that means. What is a 10-to-1 patty? Unless I'm reading those numbers wrong, I have no idea. This is what people order for their dogs. Feel proud. Oh yeah, I saw that somewhere on like a Reddit thread or something. I don't know. I don't feel proud. I just love it. Bit is getting old. What's the bit? Oh wait, do you think I'm joking? I'm absolutely not joking. If you think that this is not a bit, I'm here to actually promote this because I think this is a genius idea and it is literally what I do. If you go to my DoorDash history, you see a bunch of McDonald's with just beef. And I was just, it's funny that it comes in a box. Like I assume they just like wrap it in the little wrapping like they do the burgers, but they just put it in a box. Anyway, it's the cheeseburger meat name. Oh, I had no idea. I don't know much about McDonald's meats, all right? However, they do have a nice calorie counter. I can't even look it up on here. McDonald's calorie counter. Look at this. It's just gonna give my location. Let's not do that. But it's great. All right. You will die. Stop. All right, Miller. What's so bad about it? What's so bad? All right. The oil. Does the oil scare you? Because it doesn't scare me. All right. Anyway, that was the first thing. Let me get that off my list. What's next? You know, we might be doing some. I had the idea because, you know, Miller the Killer, he's obsessed with like power scaling and stuff, and I don't watch any power scaling videos, but I enjoy the concept. And I had the thought the other day, who is the strongest like Dragon Ball character? Why don't I just do like a Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball like tier list in terms of power, just based on my intuition? No facts, no research, no nothing. All right, no opinions from anyone else. I'm just gonna do like a tier list of like how do I rank the powers in Dragon Ball just based on nothing. So that's another thing we're gonna do. Another final thing is, I don't know where this idea came from. If it was from like, oh no, did I mention it on a Kai Entertainment stream or something? I don't know. But a Minecraft server could be interesting, you know, where I stream one day. I don't know if it's once a month or once a week or something like that, on a server that anyone can join. And we play Minecraft. What a genius idea. So there's that. But I doubt that's going to happen. But it could. There is a server out there that I've already made. But that was for another purpose, you know. Anyway, I think that's everything. Now we have a trailer to watch. You'll die. Stop playing. I mean, everyone always complains. It's like when you order a burger, you take all the condiments and everything off it. You freak. And when you cook a bit of steak, you don't put oil in the pan. And to me, it's just a waste of time. Why would you bother doing that? It tastes just as good. It's quicker. It's easier. Better to tidy it up or clean it up that way. It's like much easier to tidy up. It's a waste of time to make things not plain. Will make you hate life? No. You know what, Miller? I think you're speaking from a place of ignorancy. I think you need to try it out. I think it's a fantastic meal, and you may be surprised how good it is. Zeno. Well, you will see what my intuitions on Zeno lie. And I'm not going to have any evidence, or like, I don't care about, like, I know them in the power scaling on Reddit at least, because I used to go on like who would win just for like fun. I know they base it on feats, whereas like you have to have evidence of someone accomplishing something. I don't care about that, all right? I'm just going on intuition. But maybe I'll use the feats as well, you know? It could be handy. Make the tiers the actual power scaling tiers, building level, moon level, planet level. Okay, we can try that out. Before this, we have a Doctor Who trailer to watch. And Jackie Bacon is here saying hello. And you can see his amazing bronze, what do you even call that? Badge, I guess? Member badge, because he pays me $3 a month or $3 US a month or something like that. Yeah, I don't know when it turns to silver, but eventually, Bacon, if you stick on long enough, it'll turn to silver and then gold and then rainbow or something. It'll be great. You're gonna love it. Anyway, Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who. The 3 specials that we got. You know, actually, before I get into this, let's finish off this thing. Heath sent a message. The crazy part is getting burger patties via DoorDash instead of making it at home or actually going to Macca's. Making it at home, too much effort, and I don't know if I would. I don't know if I can cook it as well as they do at McDonald's. Right? I'm not a cook. I don't cook anything. The only thing I cook is like a steak on the stove. Like very infrequently. Secondly, I don't even remember secondly because I don't know what I said the first time. But going to McDonald's is ridiculous because it's like you gotta go so far away, and it's like, why would I bother? Just pay the $3 small service, small like order fee or whatever. And it's great. You get nice patties. Now the genius move would be to order like 50 of them and then like put them in the fridge or something, but I don't think they let you do that. It's like a maximum. They'll probably freak out if you order too much. Anyway, true burning money. It is, but that is, I guess that's one thing, is that it could be cheaper. It could be cheaper if I decided to go in person instead. You know what? I like it. So that's the answer. But anyway, Doctor Who, the 3 specials were great. Was it 3? I don't even remember at this point. 3 and a Christmas, or was Christmas part of the 3? I don't know, whatever. No, it was like 3 and then a Christmas one, right? Yeah, they were great. They got me excited for Doctor Who again after, I think Doctor Who Flux is like the latest thing I watched. I skipped most of Jodie's run except for that. Doctor Who Flux was okay. It had some cool visuals. I remember liking the Weeping Angel thing, but the specials were like way more my alley. I'm excited for this season because, you know, new showrunner, and by new showrunner, I mean Russell T Davies, which is an old showrunner. And I like this season, so I guess we'll see what his new showrunning abilities look like. I like the new Doctor. I like the new companion. I don't know how long the companion's gonna stay. I remember someone brought up that she's probably there for one season. I don't know if it was Miller or someone else. Anyway, let's watch this. Also, I don't know anything about this. I'm trying to think, like, is there anything I could possibly be spoiled on? Like, what? I don't even know what they could include in this that would spoil me. Like, maybe if there's, like, I don't even know. Like, if Captain Jack is in it or something. Or, like, they foreshadow who the villain is. If it's, like, I assume it's the one from the special that they mentioned. I don't even know. The one who hides in the shadows. I don't know what they called him. The guy that the toy maker was afraid of. So, yeah. Anyway, let's watch this.
Give me the loving.
Oh yeah, I like the new Doctor as well. It's great.
Where did he come from?
I don't know, he sort of popped up at the right moment.
Uh-oh, recap trailer.
And then he spoke about time travel.
Oh yeah, the family. I forgot about them.
You want to know my secret?
I have the whole universe at my fingertips.
And I'm all on my own. I'd love it if you came with me.
Who are you?
I'm the Doctor.
Time may change me.
It's called the TARDIS. It's a time and space machine.
Is it safe?
There's a lot of recap in this. Oh my god, dinosaurs.
Through by stepping on a butterfly.
Well, that's not gonna happen, is it?
Oh, what's wrong?
Looks like a Silurian, but an alien.
All my
Oh my god.
adventures.
The effects look great.
Like this before.
Oh my, Bridgerton. This place is completely mad.
Things seem to be turning more and more supernatural.
Wait, is that Cassandra?
Is that a monster?
No, don't be silly. There's no such thing as monsters. They're just creatures you haven't met yet.
Oh my god, the Avengers shot. That's crazy.
Beyond the universe. So vast. The whole world could slide into the pit.
Oh, we get an actual
is what
sci-fi.
we're
This
trying
is
to
great.
I'm still her mum. I need to know she'll be okay. You'll keep her safe.
I will keep her safe. I promise.
It's taken me all this time to realize what I'm here to do. I'm gonna save the world.
Everything is possible. Everything is possible. Time may change me, but I can't trace time.
That was a sudden ending.
Don't forget
Oh.
to click below
Oh
to
my God.
subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel.
God, remember when Capaldi used to say that? That looks really good. Like that. Okay. In fairness, I don't think I've seen a Doctor Who trailer in a long time. The last one I remember was the season 7 trailer where they were doing like movie poster ideas for everything, and that was a really good trailer. But this looks really good. Like this looks like hard sci-fi, which I enjoy. It looks grand in scope. Like there's a lot of things going on in this season. I don't know how many episodes it is. I assume it's like the classic 13 or whatever. It looks like there's gonna be emotions and stuff. Like it's gonna be character driven, which is nice. What else? Like there's a lot of cool things in here. And there was like, wait, we'll get to that. What else? The music looked great. Whatever this is, this looks great. I'm excited for this. Dancing in the rain. Is this like some themed episode where they're all dancing? I don't know. And he's like dressed up. Wait, is that the Doctor? I think so, I assume. Oh my god, I can't even click it. Yeah, it is. Oh my god, and she's like dressed up in the time frame stuff too. Oh my god. Amazing. This looks fantastic. So I'm excited for this. That's the takeaway, I guess. When does it come out? Oh my god. 10th of May or 11th of May? It's like 2 months away. So soon. Alright, True burning money. Moffat, true, yeah, Moffat is also writing an episode for this, which is really exciting. Because, you know, Moffat, like I think I said this last stream, where basically all the best episodes of all the seasons 1 to 4 were Moffat episodes. That's exciting. Remember when the Series 10 trailer had the Master in it? I didn't watch the Series 10 trailer. Yeah. So I don't know. Oh dear. I can't believe I'm hearing Ari being addicted to food deliveries. I love food deliveries. They're great. Just live near a local shop. I wish. If I could, if I would, I would if I could or whatever. Who dis? New season? Absolutely. Season 1 trailer. Isn't that crazy how they're rebranding it? This is a really dumb idea, but I mean, it's a really probably a smart idea, but I don't like it. Actually, I don't know if it's a smart idea, but whatever. It is what it is. Glad they're holding back on old monsters. They were so overdone by the end of 13's run. True. Not that I can really say true because I didn't see anything. I remember the first season that I watched of the 13th Doctor. I don't remember a single classic monster. But then again, I think I only saw like 4 episodes. So maybe they did show up. I watched like 1 episode with the Jadoon in like season, whatever season it was. I have no idea. Is this Cassandra? No, it can't be. No. Because remember she was like, is that even her name? She was like in the Face of Bo episode and then the New Earth episode or whatever. Probably just like some instrument or something, right? Anyway. Doctor Who. Love it. Alright, I have to go. Bye-bye. Well, catch you later, Jockey Bacon. Yeah, Series 11 had no returning monsters. After that, they went overboard, though. True. Oh my god, it's like the opposite of Star Wars. Isn't that crazy? That is interesting. This might be one of the things I'm the most excited for, like, coming up. Like, that looked really good. Anyway. A new arm in animation. Attack on Titan, the final chapters, special 2 TV versus Blu-ray. Well.
Yo, what's...
Oh, it's a person talking. I thought it was just a comparison. The Penguin. I heard did Kyle mention this or someone or Destiny watch this or something? Is this like a Batman thing? I assume. Stephen Moffat on returning to Doctor Who and Ncuti Gatwa as the Doctor.
Look at my aging face. How could I fit in? And I know, because I've seen the feedback, that people think...
I don't know. To me, he just looks the exact same as when he was showrunner. I don't know if he's aged at all, but yeah.
I think I'm being invasive on the subject. The truth is, if I say anything negative about Doctor Who, it goes everywhere, like boom, everywhere, right? Doesn't exactly bring joy to the world that I just say something negative about Doctor Who. The fact is, it's fine without me. We've got Russell there, we've got a bunch of new writers there, we've got Ncuti there. It's all good. Well, I think Ncuti's going to be amazing, Doctor. He's going to be different, but I've already seen, as I think we all have in the giggle, that he's got all the command and all the presence of a classic Doctor, plus a whole funky new thing that's going on. And that's what we need. Because, you know, the funky new thing's great, but what you've really got to have is, I'm the guy who gives the orders. And the thing I particularly liked in the giggle is when he orders David Tennant out of the TARDIS. He says, beat it, kid, and that's great. He's going to be a magnificent Doctor. And 20 years from now, people will be complaining that he's not still in the show.
Wow. I mean, I agree, you know, I like the new Doctor. Isn't Moffat just the greatest? I don't know what it is about him, you know. Firstly, he's, you know, the greatest TV writer of our generation. He's not really our generation, but of the modern age. But also, he's just like, it's just funny. It's just good public speaker, you know. But then also, he's lying here. Isn't that crazy? Because he actually is being a part of this season. Moffat gave us The Weeping Angels, River Song, Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi's storylines. I do not get the hate. There is actually a lot of hate. I guess I can see where it comes from, maybe. Just to make it clear, abundantly clear, there is not an ounce of hate in my body for Stephen Moffat. He is, without a doubt, the best thing to happen to Modern Who. He has made the best episodes. He is the best showrunner, by far. I love Stephen Moffat. And he's also made Sherlock, and Sherlock is great. And all the episodes he is involved in Sherlock were fantastic. So there we go. Except for that one episode, which was it The Empty Hearse or something? Surely that's not what it's called, right? Was he the writer for this? I don't know. If he was involved in this, we're not a fan of this one, all right? But wait, no, it's not even this one. That's not the one I'm thinking of. Sorry for slandering whoever wrote that episode. It's this one, the abominable. No, not that one. The Six Thatchers. This is the worst episode of Sherlock. Whoever wrote this did a bad job. All right, let's have a look. Wikipedia, Sherlock. Six Thatchers. Show me the episodes. Where are the episodes? Written by, okay, we don't like Mark Gatiss or Gatiss or whatever. We don't like him because he wrote the bad episode. How can a writer be so charismatic on camera? It's insane. True, he just has the best personality. That's why. Thoughts on his overuse of the browser history joke. I don't know. It doesn't. I don't think Doctor Who has ever been up to date with technology, right? So it's fine. Amy hitting on the Doctor early on was kind of silly too. I can see why. Oh Jesus! I know there's a lot of. I know some of the hate for Moffat comes from bad writing of women or something, and I assume that Amy stuff where she wants that she's openly willing to avoid getting married to Rory and cheating on him with the Doctor. I know people complain about that as being a thing. It just doesn't bother me at all. Like, I don't care. Amy, bad person. Moffat, good writer. There we go. Hellbent is bad. I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of bad episodes in the, I don't know if I'd say bad. There's a lot of, like, mediocre episodes in Moffat's run, but I think as a showrunner, I love his approach. Are we gonna re-litigate this? I feel like I've done this like 3 times on stream where we go over all the great episodes. Hellbent, where is it? Season 10, right? No, season 9? What did it get? 8.6? You know, it just suffered from coming after the greatest episode of all of Doctor Who, Heaven Sent. Or the second greatest after A Christmas Carol. But you know what? You know what? Second watch, or third watch, or maybe the fourth watch when I watched it with Film Buff. I think it's okay. I don't really have an issue with it. I think the bigger disappointment I had was with Death in Heaven, I guess, which also came off one of the best episodes of Doctor Who, which is Dark Water. But also, when I watched this with Film Buff, you know what? Film Buff convinced me that it was actually pretty good, even though he didn't really like it, but it is what it is. How's Film Buff doing, actually, lately? Guess what, guys? He's sick again, by the way. Is that Hunter stuff I was talking about last time? Hey everyone, I'm not doing great at the moment. It's developing quite a pesky chest infection. Last few weeks, blah blah blah. I can't upload in time, so it's a shame that he's suffering right now because his videos create so much joy in the world, and we need him back. Yeah, Moffat is good. Absolutely is good. Rewatch the series 10 finale 2-parter. It's actually some of his best stuff. I guess that is another conclusion to a series that I also didn't like. I guess, you know what, maybe Moffat has an issue with the finales. He always writes the best penultimate episodes. Once again, that's not what I wanted. Season 10. World Enough in Time, one of the greatest episodes of Doctor Who. I love it. The Doctor Falls, I didn't like it at all. Oh, I guess there was some stuff I liked. I liked the Master stuff in it. I didn't like the Bill stuff, but I guess generally I never was a big fan of Bill. So yeah. All right. Tier maker. I should have like found a list beforehand. I don't know if I'll even find any Dragon Ball characters. Is there anything else I have to do? Oh, the Mushoku Tensei. That'll be after this stream. The Doctor giving a speech to the Master about being kind is just too good. Oh boy, when is that? Where is that in that Bill stuff? I don't remember. I do remember the Doctor giving a speech about being kind. Was it to the Master? I don't know. There's a lot of great Doctor Who has too many great speeches, but we obviously know the best one, the Zygon inversion speech. Is this one? Come on.
So let me.
We're not even gonna watch it, but what is this here?
War, this funny little thing. This is not a war. I fought
in a bigger war than you will ever know. What a scene, my god. Okay. Dragon Ball ships. Oh boy. I have never, in my life, have I even thought about shipping characters in Dragon Ball. It's never even occurred to me for that to be a thing. That's funny. Who's this? I don't even know who that is. Let's zoom in a little bit. Look at that meme, Master Broshi and Hub. Oh my god, the two Android 21, whatever they are. Crazy. General Blue and whoever this person is. Oh my god. What is the best ship? Is there anything that stands out? Like a non-canon ship here? Who do I think would be a great pairing? Stell and Freeze is pretty funny, but they're kind of a ship in GT, so I don't know. Actually, Stell and Freeze is now that I think about it, that's a great ship, alright? We're putting them in S tier. They're like the tall, short, masculine, feminine. I don't even know. They're just a great pairing. I don't know. Okay, this is like a official pairing, right? Trunks and Mai? Is that what they call her in? Is Mai? I don't know. My god, there's so many pairings. Cheering and hit. Oh, here's another one. There we go. Android 18 and Trunks. What a perfect pairing. You know, opposites. Well, they're not really opposites, but you know. You know what? I don't think there are any good pairings besides those. I guess Ribrianne and Vegeta. That would be an interesting pairing. I don't know. Anyway, why are we doing this? The Doctor giving a speech to the Master. I just read that already. Great Masako X video ideas here. Absolutely. I'm sure he'll do it. Anyway, we're here for the Dragon Ball characters. Where are they? Saga? Did I not type characters? I did type characters. Come on, buddy. Where are they? Dragon Ball characters. And I don't want like every... Okay, this is decent. I don't think there's any super characters here. Oh no, there is. Oh boy. All right, Miller, tell me, what are the what am I calling them? Actually, no, I can't even do that. No. Because if I do it like, oh, multiversal, universal, galaxy, planet, human, blah, 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 I'm not going to be able to like categorize them like that. But that's probably the best idea, isn't it? Okay, wait a minute. Oh, I don't even know what to look up. All right, Miller, I'm waiting. You give me your suggestion. What are these tier? Give me the... I want 1, 2, 3, 4. I want 5 tiers. Tell me what to call them. Let me see if there's any I don't recognize. I'm not going to be able to name all these characters as well, okay? Some of these characters I've probably never even read out their name ever. I've probably only ever seen them on TV when I was a kid. What is this monstrosity? We're doing... Oh, I guess the previous one was shipping tier list for Dragon Ball, but now we're doing a character power scaling tier list. That's a technical term for DBZ. Wait, is it? Where's that? Where'd you even get that from? Dragon Ball Z, DBZ? Alright. Either Miller is like deep in thought, he's behind on the stream, or he just left. So any of those are possible. Wall, building, city, island, moon, planet, solar system, galaxy, universe, multiverse. Jesus Christ. All right. If Miller says so. Okay. Multiverse. Universe. Galaxy. Oh no. This is like... I might condense this a bit, alright? There's a lot here. Solar system. Planet. Moon. Island. City. Building. Wall. Jesus Christ. Planet, Destroy, Galaxy. Yeah, those would technically be actual terminology because of the power scales in DBZ. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's what... Yeah, makes sense. All right, we're condensing this a bit, all right? Wall, building, and city, they all turn to, like, Earth scale or something. Or, like... we'll do city scale. Or, like, normal, reasonable scale, all right? Like, city, building, etc., all right? Oh my god, there's so many I need to delete. Moon is basically planet. We're not counting a moon. Oh my god. Who would count a moon? Island can be, like, a country, island, land mass, alright? Planet / Earth. No, just planet. I don't know. A solar system, who cares? Galaxy is, like, sub-universal / galaxy. Universe, multiverse. I think this is okay. Okay? From the reasonable scales, like city building, etc., to the country, island, landmass, to the planet, to the sub-universal / galaxy, and then universe and multiverse. All right. So, okay, wait, let me catch up. That's what I meant. I must say, power scaling in this tier list fashion is the single thing I despise the most in fiction. Absolutely not. I love this. But also, I completely see where you're coming from, and I agree with you. Mai, whoever she is in the future, she's like, she can't do anything, right? And also, I'm going to like speed through this. You're not getting large justifications from me, because it's going to take so long otherwise. But have we ever seen her do anything of note? She can't even fly, right? She's nothing. Useless. Pilaf, I don't know if he has like some ability that I'm just like forgetting, but I feel like he just does nothing. He's like a normal person with like minions under him. The thing is that Roshi destroys a moon in the first tournament, then it takes until Frieza for a planet to be destroyed. Oh yeah, I guess also we're taking everyone at the end of their stories, all right? Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. We're doing planet scale, all right? Oh Jesus, we're stepping up immediately here. So this is like God of Destruction Toppo. I'm gonna put him in. You know what? There's probably a better way to do this, which is to like go through the really high, like really strong people. Like, okay. All right. Whis, multiversal, one of the strongest, obviously. All right. Even the charged up Broly couldn't land a single attack on him. All right. And I think it's pretty obvious why he's so high up. Right. It's one of the angels. Who else is there that's like really strong? Zeno is like, I don't know, they're like the definition of multiversal, but also I feel like if Goku punched him, like landed a punch on him, I think he'd probably die, right? That's what I assume. I think the headcanon in the fandom is that he like uses magic and he's not actually that strong. That's my headcanon too. I kind of agree with that, so multiversal, but who knows? Glass cannon, is that what they say in the power scaling things? I think that's probably what he is. Who else is like super duper strong? I was going to say Mr. Popo, but that's just like my DBZA brain rot. Where's the Grand Priest or whatever? He's like really strong, right? Whatever, alright. Toppo, I mean, I don't know if he's like multiverse. He's just universal. I think I'll probably end up shuffling these, but God of Destructions, they can like destroy a whole universe. I'll put him in universal level. Jiren, he's pretty stronger than... Actually, well, he's not really multiversal. I can't do it with these like names here. You know what? We're abandoning this because I just can't. Because like, I would consider Jiren to be in the top tier of strength, but like, I don't think he can destroy a multiverse. You know, we're going back to the letters, right? S, A, B, C, D, E, and maybe I'll move Jiren down a bit after we get a bit more entries in here. Why is there two Gokus here? They're both... I mean, Goku is like one of the strongest. You know, he's got the Ultra Instinct. One of them is like mastered and one isn't, I'm guessing. Vegeta's probably topper level. I don't know if like... I feel like he gets like some... I'm not up to date in the manga, but I think in the manga he gets like stronger, but in the anime he's like pretty strong. Android 17 is probably a B tier. Like, he's strong enough to make it to the Universal Tournament of Power, so... I'd put him there. Ribrianne can be probably B tier as well. I guess anyone who's in the tournament is probably at least B tier, right? Yeah, I'll put all these. These are all the mid sands. I guess Kefla. I mean, Kale. Does she have her ascended form here? I guess she is technically like really strong. I don't think she's on their level. This is terrible. I can't do power scaling now that I think about it. Because like she's like way stronger than these three. At least when she's angry. But then there's like, I feel like there's not enough gaps here between like these people and like the really weak people. So maybe, you know what, we'll add it one more tier below. And then we're moving these people down. Kefla, probably, yeah, on the A level with the rest of these three. This Gohan thing, I get the feeling that he's really strong. He did that really strong thing in the movie that one time. So I feel like he's really strong. Order doesn't matter yet. We'll fix that later. She can eat. Can she even fly? No diff. Absolutely. What does no diff even mean? I don't know. No diff is like, but it's not even close when you compare it to characters or something, right? Jiren and Toppo being compared to Gods of Destruction was so hype, man. That's true. Yeah, I agree. Some would say that power scaling is the hardest job in the world. Don't worry. I know it's just impossible. There's like so many factors you have to consider, and it's just so difficult. The fact that red is on the top by default in the tier list infuriates me, and that's the perfect color. It's the power of rage or the color of rage and passion and everything like that. Should be RGB, YR. No, red is the best. We love red. All right. Yellow Piccolo, I feel like he's too strong for his own good. I mean, I feel like he was really strong in the movie. Now, maybe he's not really, but to me, he's in this A tier. He's up there with all these characters. Yeah, same with this guy. That guy was also really strong, but he wasn't as strong as this guy. So maybe you're not B tier for this guy. And just like a D. Giru, probably down here. Oh my god, have they got like the multiple versions of Trunks in here? Oh my god, they do. Okay, this is... I don't even know which version this is. From the art style, it looks like Super Future Trunks. Like he looks younger for some reason. Probably B. No, probably C. This guy, see, he can like turn you into metal or something. That was scary. Baby Vegeta. It's tough because you can't really compare Dragon Ball Super to GT because like the scales of power is so different. Because I feel like Mastered Ultra Instinct is like so much stronger than anything, even remotely like the most powerful thing in Dragon Ball GT. So we'll put him in B. But I feel like he's really strong, you know, intuitively. That's GT Trunks? I don't know. I can't even open it. He looks too like shiny for the GT art style. He doesn't look like it. But I guess he could be from like the first arc, maybe. VIBGYOR. Is that violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red? Yeah, I guess, technically. No, you're wrong. Act smug. No, you're wrong. That's GT Trunks. Yeah, Super is stronger and better than GT. I mean, Super is undeniably stronger, and GT is undeniably better. So we'll have a nice compromise there. Super 17 is on the B level. He can like absorb your power, which like whenever they can do that, it's crazy. He beat Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so crazy. And speaking of which, but if we go to the end of the series, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is pretty damn strong, so I'll put him in A tier here. This guy, I mean, I feel like he fought Super Saiyan 4 Goku to stalemate. I feel like that's pretty good. Gogeta, I put him in the S tier because I don't care if he's, you know, canonically not as strong. To me, he feels strong, so that's why I put him in S tier. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. End of series Goku for Dragon Ball GT. I feel like he's A. I don't think he's that strong, but he's also pretty strong, you know. What was his name? Zamasu? He's a god. He eventually gets really strong. I don't remember who was stronger, Goku Black or Zamasu. I feel anyway, I'm putting him in B because that's like the impression I got. Oh, it's gonna take so long. Alright, wait a minute. This cat thing does nothing. I don't even Korin or something. Tao, they can go in E. Pan would crush them. Arale, she's like S tier. She's got that tune factor, right? Like, she's like Saitama, basically. She'll always win. She's probably stronger than Whis, honestly. If they fought, she'd probably win. General Blue, I would usually put him in E, but the fact that he can freeze people is like a terrifying ability. So I would put him in D. Maybe in C, like up there with even, you know, Caulifla and all these people. But, you know, we'll put him in D because that one ability is OP. Launch is like a down here. King Piccolo. I actually don't know how strong he is, but I'll put him up there with Pan. I don't think I've actually seen much of the King Piccolo stuff. This guy, probably this tier, probably the lower end of this tier. He's like the master for Chaozu and Tien, right? I think. Krillin. I mean, Krillin's probably Pan level. Remember when he fought Goku in Dragon Ball Super and we're meant to believe that he's like we're meant to respect him now because he like got one hit or something? I don't know. That was silly. Raditz, this level actually, now that I think about it. There is like such a divide between all these series. Like all the Dragon Ball characters are so weak compared to like all the Dragon Ball Z characters that are so weak compared to all the Dragon Ball GT characters that are so weak compared to all the Dragon Ball Super characters. Many people are saying that in the manga, Beerus is still stronger than Goku, but Blue Vegito is stronger than Beerus. I mean, that sounds reasonable to me. I don't know. Unless you're... Well, Beerus hasn't mastered Ultra Instinct, right? So, I guess whoever masters Ultra Instinct should be stronger? I don't know. But also, I could just be wrong. These things are D. What are they called? Cybermen? 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 I don't know. Oolong? Wait, why did I put new? F. F tier. Nappa is in D. I don't know which Vegeta this is, but like probably A, right? Just no matter, regardless of the Vegeta. Oh my god, I can't do this. I can't do like multiple versions of a character. What is this, Kaioken Goku from like the first arc? I mean, he's probably on the D level, right? Up there with Nappa, or probably higher than Nappa. You know, it's probably on the C level. And then this Vegeta, I'm just saying like base Vegeta is probably on a very similar level. King Kai. Probably this level, D level. I don't even know. Is this Gohan? I have no idea. But also probably C. Is this okay? Is this Bardock, or is it that darker Goku in that one Christmas thing? Is it like Turles or whatever? Is this Goku Black? I have no idea who this is. I think it's Turles from the Christmas thing. Is that what is that even his name? I don't think so, but where is he? Probably D, right? Lord Slug, probably also D. Oh my god, this is truly an impossible task, because now I feel like I think Caulifla should be higher. You know what? I think these three, Ribrianne, 17, Caulifla, they should be higher. GT Trunks can stay down there. Alright. Wheeler, probably D. Yajirobe, E. Actually, I don't even know if he's ever done anything of note, like strength-wise. So I think it's probably F. Dodoria, was that his name? Her name? His name? Was that like not canon? I don't remember. Oh my god, now I need to think. Sand Saga, stronger than everything beforehand. Not Sand Saga, Frieza Saga. Probably C, right? Carrot Person, E, but also the fact they can turn people into carrots, I'll bump them up. They'll go in D tier. That's pretty powerful of an ability. Oh my god, there's so much more. Okay. Is this Zarbon? If so, probably up there with the Dorio. Nail, I assume. Probably also up there with the Dorio. Dende. Probably E, but they have like a you know, they can create the dragon, which is what Dragon Ball is like named after. So yeah, Giru probably also, not Giru. Oh my god, what's his name? Guru? That doesn't sound right. It's been so long. I'll put him in F. He's probably strong back in the day, but I've never seen him get off that chair, so it's pretty weak. Oh boy. Okay, wait, I gotta open my window. Oh my god, this is taking too long. It's getting hot in here as well, alright? So it looks like they have all the freezers here, right? All the different versions. Where are they? Okay. Base Frieza is C. Really strong Frieza, like in final form. But this is also not Dragon Ball Super, it looks like. Is also C, probably, right? And then coming back, they're probably also C. So Frieza's getting stuck in the C tier. Then we have the Ginyu Force. They would, I guess they'd also be in C. C is very broadly fitting. Now of these, are any of them strong enough to be in B? The time stop ability is like crazy. But then Hit also has that, but like does it better. I think if whoever the hell, I don't even remember his name, but I think if he applied himself, he could probably be in like A or B, probably. He'd like have to train really hard, but that time stop ability is crazy. The cat that, I don't even know its name. The cat can turn into things, F. Cooler, probably on the same level as Frieza, a bit stronger. Same with Frieza's dad. Oh my god, how many versions of Trunks are there? Okay, we got future Trunks with blue hair. I guess that's it. I don't know. We got Trunks from is that from the movie or from like the future? Okay, this Trunks is B. I think is really strong. This Trunks from I'm assuming from Dragon Ball Z is probably C, but he is also like really strong. I guess I would also classify this Trunks I would say is the Trunks after the Cell Saga. He'd probably be pretty similar to the Trunks in Dragon Ball Super, so I'll put him in B. All right, we're speeding this up, all right? It's taking way too long. I've read all the messages. Okay. Dr. Gero. D. Android 19, or whatever number. C. One of the androids from the movie, probably also C. Another android from a movie, also C. Android 16, once again, C. Probably. Yamcha, D. 17. If this is like 17 from Dragon Ball Super, then he's already in here, right? Okay, this is 17 from the show before, or I guess before Cell kills him. C. Android 18, right there too. Cell, you know what? I think Cell is deserving of B. He's too strong to be in this category, but he's also probably a little bit too weak to be in the B category, but I think he deserves it. I think he's done enough. Is this Janemba? Wait, no. Hachiyak or Janemba? Janemba. No. Hachi... Was that how you say it? Hachi... Yeah, it's not it. What is it? Hachiyak. Well, I don't know how strong he is. I remember him from one cutscene in Raging Blast 2, so... It's probably C. I don't know. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. C tier. He's probably stronger than Trunks. Is he stronger than Trunks? No, probably not. This is a tough one. I could see this in B or probably C as well. I don't know. Not Cyber, what if Cell Junior's C as well? My god, everyone's going in C. Icon, probably C. I don't even know who this is. Is this Bojack? C. Metal Cooler. Also C. Oh my god, maybe we should split up C, but I'm not doing that. Dragon Ball is fairly clear-cut with power scaling. Pretty much every arc has higher power characters than the last. Newer shonen are much more up to interpretation with the scaling. Yeah, you're certainly right about that. However, Metal Cooler... Wait, is that who that is? He's pretty strong. He took over a planet. I feel like if you gave him time to like take over more planets or whatever, I feel like this guy would easily be deserving of B tier here. All right, so he's getting a B tier. Roshi, like, no, Roshi's E tier. He may be D, but I'll put him in E for this point. Is this Bardock? I assume D. There you go. You're welcome, Bardock. Same with the future Gohan. He's strong, but you know what? Not as strong as the androids. Oh my god. Is this... I assume this is Cell Saga... Vegeta? Like before meeting Cell? Probably C. Buhan. No, not Buhan. Jesus. Mystic Gohan. Easily B. Videl. E. I mean, yeah, E. But also maybe... Actually, now who's in D, actually? Actually, there's not a single character here that Videl could beat. Maybe she could beat the carrot, but the carrot can turn people into... I mean, the bunny can turn people into carrots, so... She's staying in E. Mr. Satan. I mean, he can fight. All the ones in F, I've never seen them fight. Maybe May can fight? I have no idea. But Mr. Satan can go in E. Goten, probably C. Same with Young Trunks, Teen Trunks. No, what do they even call him? Young Trunks? Baby Trunks? Bubbity? I mean, he can mind control. I guess he took over Vegeta, but that was kind of at Vegeta's request. I'd put him in D, but his ability is decently strong. Tien... I mean, he's in the Universal Tournament arc. He's probably in C. But then so is Krillin. I feel like Tien could beat Krillin. Alright, Dabura, obviously C. No, actually, he's up there with Cell now that I think about it. TB and B. Boo. A, definitely. Are they gonna be all the versions of Boo? Okay, wait a minute. Maybe we'll move down that version of Boo. Is that all of them? No evil Boo or the when he was brown or whatever? Was he ever brown? Wait, evil Boo. What color was evil Boo? I guess he's brown, or is it like a dark purple? I don't know. All right, Super Boo. A. This one can go into B because it's pretty fat and weak. Kid Boo can go in A. Supreme Kai is like a B. No, C. C for Supreme Kai. Kibito is probably also C, but I could see them going in D. Majin Vegeta. Probably B. I feel like the Boo Saga is probably where you start getting all the characters into B. Super Saiyan 3 would be B. Popo. How strong do I think Popo is probably D level. I don't know if Popo could beat Pan, for instance, or GT Pan. Kami, D. Super Saiyan 3, Gotenks, B. Chaozu, probably E. I've never seen Chaozu do anything of note. Is that Vegeta? Probably A. Oob is also A. Oops. No, actually, Oob probably isn't stronger than Caulifla, for instance. No, yeah, and Oob would probably be similar to Boo, I guess, yeah. And Android 17 is pretty strong. Okay. This is Janemba, right? Janemba's like definitely A. Even though no, Janemba required Super Saiyan Gogeta, I think, to beat him, so I think it's pretty damn strong. I have absolutely no idea who this is. Oh, wait, is it the guy that this guy beats with his sword or whatever? I have absolutely no idea, but judging by his design and where he comes in the story, probably B, right? And I assume this guy is also B because of just how crazy strong he is. No, you know what? We're moving them both down to C. Gogeta, A. Is this Vegeta's brother or something? Or cousin? I don't know, C. I don't think I've ever seen them. I don't even know if that episode got dubbed. Alright, Beerus. Now we're getting back into the S tiers, but also probably, you know, A. No. Beerus is like implied to be one of the stronger gods of destruction, so I'd put him in S. Super Saiyan God is like A. Some red ribbon guy, probably F. I doubt he ever does any fighting. Some Super Saiyan Blue version of Goku can be an A. Golden Frieza can be A as well. Champa can also be A. Vados, that's a name, right? She could be an S. We'll rank the S later. Kaba? I don't. Is that his name? I don't remember. Probably B. Yeah, so probably weaker than Caulifla. Where's Kefla? No, I already did that. Yeah, an A. Hit has the potential to move up to S eventually if he keeps training, but right now I think he's still in A. You know, he tried to kill Jiren that one time, but Jiren just grabbed his hand really quickly, so I think it's still in A. It's weaker than Champa. Champa's probably I don't know. Toppo could probably beat Champa, maybe. Is there anyone else in here? Surprisingly, I feel like the yellow Piccolo or whatever, orange Piccolo is like really strong. I feel like they powered him up way too much in that movie. But yeah. Oh my god. Now the random rogue gallery in Universe 7 or 6 or whatever. 6. Probably B, right? The Winnie the Pooh. Frieza knockoff guy. Oh, not A. Jesus, B. I feel like it'd be super lame if Goku has already surpassed Beerus without a rematch. Surely Beerus is still stronger. Well, I don't know about the manga, but based on the anime, Goku can't control the Ultra Instinct form, or the Mastered Ultra Instinct form, which is, I think, if I was to rank, like, based on my intuition, based on the things they say in the anime, I feel like the Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku is probably stronger than Beerus, but he can't get into that state. Like, it's too... He doesn't know how to control it. I think if he can control it, he'd probably be as strong as Beerus. He'd challenge Beerus to a fight, and it'd probably be like Goku would... Maybe it'd be a stalemate, or like Goku would like slightly win. But that's my impression. Whoever... The person that Krillin thought was a girl, I don't know, F? Bulma, F? The Great Saiyaman, probably C. He's like Super Saiyan 2, but like weaker. Way weaker. But also, like, yeah, like way weaker actually. Chi-Chi's probably E tier. I feel like, no, yeah, she used to be a fighter when she was younger. Shenron... I feel like Shenron is C tier because I don't feel like Shenron could execute a wish that could like destroy any of these characters. I think these are too strong. These guys are probably out of Shenron's abilities. So I'd put him in like the top of C. I feel like Shenron is probably Super Saiyan 2 level. Even though Piccolo technically kills him, I think, in Dragon Ball. But I don't care, alright? He's the top of C. This is the strongest Super Saiyan 2 in my opinion. This is Broly, some version of Broly. Broly, I'm going to say this is the nerfed version of Broly, so he's going to go in C tier. Great, another version of Vegeta. He can go in A because he has blue hair. And that's kind of the definition of A tier. This guy's immortal, so I mean, he'd probably be in S tier, but like... We'll put him in A tier. I'm going to assume this is the immortal version of like when Zamasu and Goku Black emerge or whatever. Super Saiyan Rose. A tier. Trying to think. Stronger than Caulifla? Probably, yeah. I probably. I feel like he got into a tough fight with who actually did he fight Trunks or did he fight Super Saiyan Blue Vegito? I don't remember, but he got a bad luck with him, right? He could have gone further, I think. Oh, Broly, S tier. Ridiculously strong. Kid Goku, probably D. Weaker than Pan, but like stronger than General Blue, I guess. And this rabbit. The guy with the gun. I thought I already ranked this guy. What would be... He'd be in B, right? Oh yeah, he is. Oh, look at me. Consistent. Dragon Ball GT Goku. Probably very similar to normal Goku at the end of Buu. Actually, no, he can't. He can hardly go Super Saiyan 3, so probably C. Oh my gosh. Same with Vegeta. But, you know, I think Vegeta's probably stronger than Kid Goku. I mean, Kid GT Goku, so probably B. He's probably still been training, right, in all those years off. This guy up there in A tier somewhere. What was his name? Omega Shenron? Sin? Is that his name? Why do I have the idea that his name is Sin Shenron? Oh, I guess this is before he absorbs the balls or whatever? Yeah. Interesting. He was crazy strong. He was beating Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. Oh my god. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. However, they are all in the same tier, right? Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's in A tier. Even though we never really see him do anything of note as well. I have absolutely no idea who this is. Like, I assume it looks just like Goku, but I can't place... I have no idea what this is. It doesn't look like GT, but it also looks like GT's art style. But he's holding a red Dragon Ball, not a Black Star one, so... I have no idea. This could be the future version of Goku, like Goku's like grandchild or whatever from the end of GT. I don't know. But since he looks like Goku, he's going in C tier. This is like that mega ultra crazy strong Cell who'll go in A tier for the movie. This version of Gohan is C. Older Bulma is F. The normal base Piccolo is a C. Garlic Jr. is probably also a C because he like powers up that one time. It was pretty crazy. Some version of Super Saiyan Goku is probably B. This is Android 13. It's probably also C. First version of Cell is a C. This original Broly is a B. And then base Goku, I'm going to assume this is like Dragon Ball, beginning of Dragon Ball Super base Goku. He can go in B as well. Oh my god, I did it. That was the most tiring thing I've ever done. But this is the objective ranking, okay? Let's quickly rank S tier. Alright, I'm surprised there's no Grand Priest here as well. There should... Like, he would be in S tier as well. I can't believe they forgot about him. Unless I, like, missed him. Anyway. Arale's broken. S tier. Strongest. I'd probably put a tier above. Adro above. Unbeatable. Literally. There we go. Then we have... Probably Zeno. Then, I don't know. These two are probably the same level. Whis and Vados. Oh, and there's also no Super Saiyan Blue Vegito or Gogeta or whatever they turned into. But Broly, no wait, Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku, then Jiren. No, then then Beerus, then Jiren. Actually, Jiren was doing pretty well. No, he got wait. Jiren was like on the Mastered Ultra Instinct level, wasn't he? Yeah, I think I'm gonna put him up there with Goku, and then Beerus, then Broly. Then Ultra Instinct Goku, and then Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And there we have it. Oh my god. Okay. Amazing level of patience getting through that. True, you do have an amazing level of patience, Miller, for sticking through that, my god. Amen. Thankfully, all the gods, angels, and Kais aren't there. True. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Seth. Every Dragon Ball character ranked from weakest to strongest. We are absolutely not watching this. Should I, like, are you telling me to skip to the end? Because I absolutely will. Does he do, like, a tier list? You tell me, Miller. Do I skip to the end? Alright, where's YouTube? Is there anything else I was meant to do? Doctor Who trailer. Shoka Tensei trailer. Tier list. Minecraft. Ruby fights. I'm not doing this now, but I just want to see what's on this. Oh, that's right. I couldn't even remember half these. I guess whole video is a tier list. Yep, we're skipping to the end. I'm not watching his 1.5 hour video, or I don't know, big number video. Alright, let's watch the end bit, I guess.
And then Mirror's Absorbed is stronger.
I thought for a second that this is a silent tier list and he doesn't talk for the whole time. That's crazy.
Than that. Treater Danger, don't need to talk about them. Or Kale. Belmod is weird. We don't know exactly Belmod's
Oh yeah, we never
scale
had
either. He
Belmod.
doesn't try pushing the top. And then Jacko. I think Jacko.
Why does he think Jacko? Wait, so look at this. This is pretty close to what I did, right? You know, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's like pretty similar.
Is Llama. That's why you can see Kaioken times 10 fight. He can take hits that are meant for Kefla level fighters like Gohan versus Moro. It takes no damage. And can see Ultra Instinct fight when no one else can. Anyway, I think that's pretty much the
Wait, there's no way Jocko is that strong, right?
whole list at the moment. There's some things you might be able to change. Obviously, this part right here is really weird. Because Gogeta Blue, he has no limits from what we know. So he could actually just be weaker than Goku.
Wait, he has no limits? I guess this is like a feat-based list, I would assume. Because we've never seen him even take a single hit. Well, I guess maybe we've seen him take one hit. I don't know. My intuition would be he would be on the level of like Ultra Instinct Goku probably. That would be my guess. I don't know. I can't tell if he's joking or not about Jocko. Yeah, I don't know. Based on what I know about him from what you showed me, I have no idea. Could be a joke. He could have read some obscure line in the manga and it's like, well, there we go. He's just as strong. All right. Shenron saves Broly moments before he gets hit by the Kamehameha wave meant to kill him. So Dende is greater than Broly. That's kind of true, yeah. From a certain point of view, as they say. Oh my god, Mushoku Tensei is a trailer. Isn't that crazy? 300k views, that's not bad. What is this? Does the Doctor know he's in a show? Yeah, he does. Remember that one time he monologued into the TARDIS about like Beethoven's Fifth? But I guess you could say he's pretending, right? He just pretends as an audience. What your favorite Doctor says about you.
What your favorite whatever says about you. You're going with the safe choice, maybe a bit basic, but you're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Is this one really your favorite, or were you just told it should be?
Oh my god, that's so true. Whenever you look it up, like who's your favorite Doctor, everyone always says this guy. And I guarantee you half the people who are saying that have never seen him. So this is also Calvin. This is what Calvin would say from Blind Wave. Anyway.
You're either really awesome or you really suck. No middle ground. You are the middle ground. You are a very neutral person. You like the classics. Hey, that's my dad's favorite. Hey, that's my mom's favorite. You pretentious fucker. You piece of shit hipster. You're cool. Like, actually cool.
My god.
You are what the hipsters think they are. You are a child. And I mean that literally, like, you're not yet a teenager. You are a child. And I mean that as an
Oh my
insult.
god, it's the governor from The Walking Dead. That's crazy.
You are a contrarian. You do not exist. This is no one's favorite. This one shouldn't even count.
But the
But I'll
Valiard?
let
I
it
don't know who that
slide.
is.
What your
Crazy. The greatest video I've ever seen. Now let's get serious, alright? I have the energy for like one video, okay? That tier list really took a lot out of me. What's the community ranking? I guess this isn't powered, it's just like how much people like them. Who do people hate? Yeah, no one recognized him, just like me. I have no idea who this is. True, Hit is great. We love Hit. Okay, closing that. So what do we want? Avatar, Mapper, Minecraft, I guess. I don't know. AI generated art. Oh god, I saw this and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be a terrible video. But you never know, could be good.
1J Della.
Oh boy. But like, do we? I just don't care about the AI art discourse. Like, it's not gonna affect anything. AI art is gonna be a thing. It truly doesn't matter if it's good or bad. It's obviously gonna be a thing. So what? Like, what's the point? It's like debating like internet piracy or something. Like, it's gonna be piracy. Like, come on. The old YouTube is going viral again. Stephen Moffat, we could watch a 20-minute Doctor Who video. Ugh. I hate power scaling. Kinda. That could be interesting. The issue with the Crunchyroll Awards. What is it? Is it the fact that JJK won? Is it the fact that it's a popularity contest? Isn't that crazy? How else
I
are you
watched
going
the
to decide
Crunchyroll
it,
Anime
though?
Awards for the first time, and the impression I took away from it was just kind
Is
of
the voice critical? Oh my god.
frustrating. Not even because the
Wait,
things I wanted.
anyone else say that, I wonder? Moist? Nope, just me. My original thought. Do you think the new ReZero season looks better than the new Mushoku Tensei season from a visual standpoint? Wait, is there like a trailer or something? Oh, you mean like season 2 of ReZero? ReZero season 3 trailer. I didn't even know there was a trailer if there was one. Season 3 trailer? Oh my god, there was one? Oh my god, I had no idea. Well, looks like we're watching this. I guess I'll tell you from a visual standpoint. I guess my thoughts on ReZero, if you're comparing the storylines, like writing and story and all that, it's like not even close. Like Mushoku Tensei is obviously better. But in fairness, no, actually, I was going to say in fairness, I've read the book for Mushoku Tensei, but I haven't read the ReZero book. But the ReZero novel series isn't even finished. And also it's the stuff that I have seen in the anime of Mushoku Tensei versus the stuff in the anime for ReZero, it's not even close. Mushoku Tensei is miles ahead. Visually, if we're comparing season 2 of Mushoku Tensei to season 2 of ReZero, I think visually it's pretty obvious that Mushoku Tensei is also on top there. But in terms of directing, I think ReZero has some really good directing from what I remember from season 2. So, I don't know, maybe that. Moffat confirmed. True. We did, I think Miller said that or something, or Miller sent a tweet or something. But we watched the trailer on stream, Cichlid, if you want to go back and watch me react to the Doctor Who trailer. Not that I really said anything, but Yeah. I know he's late. True. Anyway, let's see. What is this season? I don't remember much. Like, basically, the whole of season 2 was like looping one event where they were stuck in some graveyard place, and I'd have to like watch a recap before I actually watch season 3, but it was good. The Roswell Love Me Down to My Blood and Guts stuff is really good. Like, that's 10 out of 10 stuff. My Blood and Guts. This is like a 10 out of 10 episode. Hey, look at that autosave. And then there was like the finale episode, which was like, I don't know, it was a bit weird, a bit boring, but anyway. Oh, I also heard there's a new director for this season. That's the one thing I have heard. Season 3 has a new director, which is scary, but... Anime trailers are so weird. It's just like footage. Just put like audio or something. I don't know. Oh my god, it's that guy. It's a new character, I'm guessing. Oh my god, it's Amelia. It's old man, Will, or whatever. Willie. Oh my god, it's him, the guy who showed up randomly. Cool. At least there's sound effects. I mean, that looked really boring, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm sure it'll be good. I feel like even if you, I love season 2. Season 2 was great, and season 1 as well. But I feel like the stuff that makes season 1 and 2 great, you couldn't really put it in a trailer. Like, it is just like the character moments are really what makes ReZero great, and I don't think you can really capture that here. I don't know. I have no idea what it's going to be based on this. If you just showed me this and I didn't know it was ReZero, I'd be like, oh great, another like generic, like, mid anime. I don't know. What was the question? Do you think the new ReZero season looks better than the new Mushoku Tensei season from a visual standpoint? It's not even close. The stuff I haven't really seen much from the Mushoku Tensei trailer, but this looked like a very generic, like, production-wise thing. But it's also like way earlier, right? This is coming out in October, so they got like way more time to polish it. But yeah, it's just, to me, that doesn't, visually, this doesn't look, I don't like this style, whatever this is. I mean, it's fine. Like, I like ReZero as a thing, but it just looks mid. But yeah, Mushoku Tensei, where's the, I can't watch the new trailer because I have to react to that later today. Oh my god, how am I going to find it? Oh yeah, this one. This looks great. Like, look at this already. Look at this interesting, like, you know, background art or whatever. There was nothing interesting in this for, like, and also, I don't have to, like, did I just close it? Oh my god, I did. I don't have to tear it down or whatever, but anyway. And also, there's like nothing in this trailer, so I don't know. This is all season 1 stuff, alright? Like, even just the lighting. Like, this is really interesting lighting. I don't know. Who am I to comment on this stuff?
なぜこの笑顔を見ると胸が高鳴るのだろうか。フィッツ先輩の本名はシルフィエットというのではないでしょうか。 私ルーデウスとこちらシルフィエットは結婚します。
It's like nothing happens in this trailer, but it just looks better. I don't know. Like all the stills look more interesting. All the, I don't know what it is, the lighting or the colors. I just don't like the glossy Dragon Ball Super like art style or like lighting or whatever, if you know what I mean. Like Dragon Ball Super. Wait, can I even find this? Dragon Ball Super versus Dragon Ball Z colors? How would I even look this up? It's like the weird shininess. Like I don't like it at all. I don't know. Anyway, I'm excited for ReZero. But I'm more excited for that Doctor Who season coming up. Oh my god. Anyway, what are the issues with the Crunchyroll Awards besides the fact that JJK won everything and you're mad? What is
Which
it?
is true, that did happen. I liked Vinland Saga Season 2 a hell of a lot more than I like JJK, but...
That is absolutely not true. JJK was obviously, in every single regard, except for the story, JJK was Season 2 was way better than Vinland Saga. But, yeah, anyway.
That's just how award shows go, it's not a big deal. And I want to make one thing clear when I go into this. I like award shows. This isn't going to be a video complaining about them. The Game Awards are fun. I think a lot of these award shows are more or less handled well. And it starts a lot of community discussion about a lot of interesting and fun topics, as well as giving a platform for lesser-known studios and marginalized communities. I think they're fun. This could be you, if you stop taking them so seriously and getting mad all the time. So I went into the Anime Awards with a similar...
Oh no, I just read the channel name. Isn't this like a... Haven't I had... Not beef, but like, haven't I watched a really bad video from this channel? Or am I like mixing it up with something else? I don't know why, like, when I read this channel name, I'm like, I have a bad impression of this channel name for some reason.
The big shows would have interesting matchups, and then some lesser-known stuff would get a chance to shine, and people wouldn't take it so seriously. Just
Oh yeah, and the Miller, I don't know if I read this out, but the bright colors activate my neurons, to be honest. Yeah, in a negative way, we hate the bright colors. Yeah, it's the guy. What's the guy? What is it? What did he do?
a fun show to talk about with people, and you know, the people who work on this content got some recognition.
Did he make like a map of bad video or
just
something?
An enjoyable community event. So the first and foremost issue would be, why the hell are we hosting this at 1 in the morning on a Friday night or a Saturday morning? Okay, now
who cares? People watch it afterwards, right? Like,
I want to recognize something here, okay? Crunchyroll is an entertainment company that focuses on licensing and distributing anime to make it more accessible to the Western world. So, what was the decision-making process to put your anime award show in a time zone that is significantly harder to access for the Western world? For people on the west coast of North America, such as myself, that was 1 in the morning. So if you're over here, you had to be up to 1 in the morning to watch it.
How do people even watch it? Surely it's like a live stream, right? I wonder how many concurrent viewers it got. Because I feel like it was hosted in Japan, right? I feel like the benefit of hosting it in Japan and engaging a Japanese audience probably is worth sacrificing more concurrent viewers on a stream, because people will just watch the stream afterwards. Unless they're getting like 100k plus concurrent viewers, then I could see why it would be beneficial to stream in Western hours. I don't know. This is a bad video, obviously, but whatever. He has a mapper and Mushoku Tensei video. Oh my god. Okay.
In context,
you know what? Maybe the Mushoku Tensei video was good. I don't feel like I've seen a bad Mushoku Tensei video. Mappa. Oh, it's this one. Mappa has never deserved your support. True. Oh, and he has a Mushoku Tensei. Oh, the redemption story or not? I feel like that was an okay video. I don't know. Crazy. Let's talk about My Hero Academia's animation. Oh my god, did you guys see Munker Man? He reacted to the JJK Blu-ray. I didn't watch it because I haven't seen the Blu-ray. Anyway, the video's out there. Also, Crunchyroll is a global brand now. I'm pretty sure they even have services in Japan. I have no idea. I know back when I was in Japan, I'm pretty sure they didn't. I think it was just like Netflix or something. But I'm sure these days they probably do. Because they have Ruby, right? I feel like Ruby was a Crunchyroll production. Like Ruby Ice Queendom or whatever. They're right to make the #1... Oops. They're right to make the #1 priority getting the Japanese staff on stage. I don't know. I don't know. What's the point of an award show? Let me think. I think an award... I don't know. I truly don't know what the point of an award show is, because I don't watch them. For me, the point of an award show is to see the stuff I like get, like, get attention and everyone to be like, look, the thing I like, everyone else likes it too. But like maybe if you're a company, the point is to like build, like if you're Crunchyroll, maybe the point is to like gain goodwill with people in the industry. I don't know. I don't know what the point is. Having people accept the awards is most of the point. I don't know. I mean, I personally, I don't value that. I don't really care about that at all, but I guess I could see it. I don't know. Something I have to think about. You know what? None of these videos are appealing to me. And I don't really particularly want to watch an AI-generated art video. When's the last time I watched a full video from beginning to end? Like, I feel like I'm going to watch this, the intro, and be like, that was boring, and then I'll stop it. But let's try it out.
Says, as somebody connected to the community of filmmakers and also who seems to appreciate emerging technologies, how do you feel about the prospect of AI increasingly being used in filmmaking? Yeah, it's complicated. I had dinner with an...
Just like imagine, like, someone coming up to you and be like, you're in the 70s or something, and you're like, so, Mr. Adam, what do you think about computers being used for filmmaking? And then he's like, you know, it's complicated, you know, it's going to take a lot of jobs. You can do illegal stuff with it. I don't know, let's see.
A-list director a few months ago who was talking about how much more iterative it made his process. He talked about, you know, that he can hire like an amazing illustrator that costs a lot of money to...
Watch the Goku video. All right, we'll get to it, all right? Wait, the 1 hour long Goku video? Watch Olive Enters Wow Factor. Can you watch... What the hell is Olive Enters Wow Factor? Let's have a look. Why YouTubers are fake retiring? I don't even know what that means. Oh, is it a TV? Is it an anime? Wait, the kids cartoon? No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. All right, I gotta watch Free Run. That's my next thing. All right.
Generate like maybe a drawing or a painting per day, as opposed to somebody who's generating stuff out of an AI that can give him hundreds of pictures a day. I agree that sounds like a nice refinement of the creative process. And that was like 7 or 8 months ago. I'm not that, how do I say this? I'm curious about AI. I'm fascinated by it. It is a really interesting moment in time. So I'm fascinated by the idea of AI. I am interested in the talking part and the visual part, the stuff that's just come out of the text to video.
So I wonder what his gripe with it will be. Is it like a wider skepticism of the direction it's going to push the film industry, where it's like it's going to promote companies to do things lazily and get rid of the human passion and creativity in their work? I wonder if that's the argument he'll go with. That's kind of where it feels like it's leading towards.
You know, looks impressive. Again, the general public has not had access to that yet. So
which I think that's a fair criticism. Like,
I don't know
somewhat fair.
how complicated those prompts might have been. But I will say, the place in which they have been most prominent to me is in the credits for Secret Invasion, which again is still like 7 or...
Oh, so it's about artists getting credit, I guess? That's interesting.
8 months ago. So we're talking early days of AI visuals. And I don't think much of those opening credits. They're not bad, but I think they lack a point of view. I think that's my issue with all the AI generated art that I can see is the only reason I'm interested in looking at something that got made is because that thing that got made was made with a point of view. The thing itself is not as interesting to me as the mind and heart behind the thing. And I have yet to see in AI, I've yet to smell what smells like a point of view. But I think it's Marvin Minsky. I was just talking to someone about this last night. Marvin Minsky had this quote at a conference I was at.
I don't. Like, what does he mean when he says AI? Like, what about, like, the deep fake Luke Skywalker in that one Mandalorian episode? Like, would he consider that AI? Or is he purely talking about AI images here? Because there aren't AI videos yet. Like, what is he talking about? I guess he's talking about, like, the Secret Invasion thing he talked about was technically, like, an AI filter applied to, like, I assume a real thing. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just pure AI, but is that what he's talking about?
At a conference. Marvin Minsky, famous scientist, he said it's not the super intelligent AI that we have to fear. It's the one that hides its intelligence that we have to fear, which I totally agree with. But wait. So that is a purely aesthetic discussion of AI and its intersection with art and filmmaking. When it comes to the commerce, that part really pisses me off. The idea that there are like middle managers across industries right now trying to figure out how many people they can let go of and replace with AI. I did an interview in BC with a couple of radio DJs, and apparently the station they work for.
Now I'm sure when he says this, in my mind immediately I go like, okay, what about computers? What about the internet? Like those things also did a very similar thing of like making the work for people making movies easier and requiring less people to work on it, right? I'm sure there's a good argument against that. I just don't know what it is. And I feel like he probably won't bring it up because, I don't know, hasn't conveyed his point yet. I don't know. Well, anyone listening right now, what is the argument against, like, against me saying that, oh yeah, you can say that AI in filmmaking is going to cut out the jobs of people who are not necessary when AI exists? What's the difference between that and like the argument against like computers, I guess? I don't know. I'm sure there is one. I can see it for the wider world. Like AI replacing jobs is a wider problem because AI is about intelligence and jobs require intelligence. That makes sense to me why that's a problem for the wider world. But I don't understand for the film industry why that's a problem. But...
has a late night DJ host that is an AI. What could possibly go wrong? That stuff really ticks me off, and I don't have much truck with that. It seems lazy. That's the part that smells most like a bubble, like a crypto tulip bubble, Big Short kind of bubble. So yeah, I worry that the latest union negotiations in Hollywood didn't fully protect as much as they could have about AI, but of course, like, there's no way to protect.
Search Olive. Oh, yeah, I did search it up. Yeah, that's it. Did computers actually cut jobs in filmmaking? I mean, I doubt it. I feel like they almost certainly made more jobs, right? Like you got like hundreds and hundreds of like CGI people working on a film. What I'm talking about is that in the very early days of computers, for instance, or like the early days of like digital cameras, which are obviously like computer based, you would have, instead of someone who has to like scan all the, I don't know much about like how film works, but don't you have to like scan stuff and you have to like composite stuff manually, then you have to scan it again, and there's like this whole like pipeline of like getting the actual film into like the final form or whatever. And I feel like all those people were like replaced by using computers, and obviously created like a million other jobs, and it's like objectively better or whatever. Like it's I don't know, it's just like you got more jobs and everything. What I'm saying is that now at this point, AI is going to be in a similar thing where it's like we're going to have a bunch of people who have jobs at the moment in the film industry. And this AI is going to replace their jobs. That's kind of what I'm getting at. I don't know. I doubt it will create more jobs like computers. Are you saying the argument is that computers are different because in the film industry, they eventually led to more jobs, whereas AI won't? I guess I could see that being that's a reasonable argument, I think. When I look it up, all I can find is people talking about AI. Okay, yeah. So you're answering your own question? Are you talking to me or Heath? Wait, okay, wait, let's think about this a bit more. Can I get that notepad up again? Wait, online notepad. Can I make a new document or will it delete? Oh, I think the other one's gone. You know, we'll see. So what am I trying to think of here? AI exists. No, AI becomes a thing. Replaces, makes less people required to make a movie. Sad about lost jobs. Computers become a thing. Less people required to make a movie. Not sad about lost jobs. However, wait, also, computers become a thing. Big movies can be more ambitious. More jobs for big movies. Why is that not also the case here? AI becomes a thing. Big movies can be more ambitious. More jobs for big movies. So does anyone disagree with this? Is that what the disagreement is? People think that the thing that happened for computers, which is that it became easier for people to make movies, which led to bigger, like, blockbuster movies that could be filmed digitally with visual effects made on computers and all that. That led to more jobs because the movies got more ambitious. I'm assuming what you guys, or Miller, I guess, whoever is disagreeing, you think that this won't happen. You think that the AI isn't going to make the movies more ambitious. You're saying there's a ceiling to the creativity of a movie, and they're not going to evolve or become more complicated or go into like virtual reality or anything like that. The jobs that are lost because of AI are not going to be recouped by the movies getting bigger in scope and requiring more people to like be involved in the whole process, right? Is that what you're disagreeing? Because if you are, I guess I can see that. But to me, this seems reasonable. Like I could imagine movies getting more ambitious because it becomes easier to make them. I have no idea what form that ambition will take. But I similarly probably wouldn't have been able to predict what form the ambition here would have been able to take. So I don't know. They're answering a question. I don't actually care about AI replacing jobs as long as governments create good safety nets for people impacted by it. Yeah, I agree with that. Now also, I have thought about this a little more than I talked about it last time. To me, it all comes down to should any job be protected? Which I haven't thought about in enough depth at all. Because my intuition is like, no, I guess no jobs should be protected, and it should all just come down to the government providing safety nets for people. But maybe there is a case where like jobs should be protected. I need to think about it more. I just haven't. It was something I never considered before because I actually got into like a proper debate with someone at some point, and they brought that up, and I was like, that's kind of interesting. That it's either some jobs should be protected or no job should be protected, and I just haven't thought about it too much after that. Didn't you just say you doubt AI will create jobs? Yeah, I doubt it. I don't know if maybe I misspoke, but I doubt it will create more jobs in the grander scale outside the film industry. Because the film isn't an intelligent job. I mean, it is an intelligent job. What I mean is like, to make a good movie, you have to be a good filmmaker. And I don't feel like intelligence is the core of like what makes a good movie. I feel like there's more to a good movie than intelligence. However, the majority of jobs in society, intelligence is the defining factor that makes that job, like makes you successful at that job. And I feel like the intelligent aspect is getting automated away with AI. And I think that will lead to greater job losses in society. I don't know if that's going to be the case in filmmaking. I have no idea. I don't know if intelligence is like the defining thing that makes good movies. I don't think it is, but yeah. But I guess someone against you would probably say that the majority of computer tech requires a lot more human interaction compared to AI. Yeah, but then the things we can do with that tech when it becomes easier would probably be grander, right? Like before GPUs, no one could think about like, I don't know, PUBG, where you got like 50 people in a room all around the world from different countries all playing a game together in like a photorealistic setting, right? I don't know. Like AI will let you do more new things that we can't possibly think of at this point. You think tens of thousands of people will get jobs writing in prompts? No, not writing prompts. Okay, I think this is the distinction between what I'm thinking of and whenever I see any of these AI videos. When I think of oh my god. AI is like such a nebulous term. I assume when I say AI, most people think, oh yeah, the image generator where you put a prompt and it gives you a picture. But I think AI is just like, oh, I don't even know I don't know. AI is like something that helps you do something. Okay. The thing that it helps you do can replace jobs because it's doing something that otherwise a human would do, but it can also make more jobs depending on the thing you want to do, and if an AI can do the thing you want the AI to do. I don't know if that makes any sense. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, more ambition means more movies, more bigger movies. But also, maybe the AI will get so good that it'll also be better at making the more ambitious movies, and eventually everything will be replaced by AI. When you got like a general intelligence or whatever, which is not at all what this video is about. When you have a general intelligence that can do everything a human can do, then obviously, yeah, there's no need for people in the film industry, right? What I'm talking about here is like not the current tools, but like AI in a in a specific field, you know, not an AI that can do anything. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being completely incoherent here. Well, I don't care about how ambitious it makes movies if there's no human aspect to it. Maybe that is what that perspective is. I like AI becomes a thing. Movies are made by AI. I like movies made by humans. AI becomes a thing. Movies are made by AI. I don't like movies. I guess this is like, I can understand this. This is the Miller line of thought. All right. This makes sense to me. Now I disagree with this because I think a good movie is a good movie. If you told me that like Revenge of the Sith was made by an AI, it would make literally no difference to me whatsoever. I'd be like, all right, I love Revenge of the Sith. Like I don't think I ever investigate like to what level. I mean, in today's world, you can assume that like almost 100% of movies are made by people, right? But if I showed you a movie made by a person and a movie made by an AI, I guess if you showed me those two movies and you didn't tell me which was made by which, if I can't tell, then I don't care. But there is people, like I assume Miller, and probably a large number of people who do value the human behind it. And if you showed them two identical movies, one made by AI and one made by a human, then they wouldn't like either movie because they wouldn't like a movie unless they knew it was made by a human, which I think is fair. I just disagree with it completely. Well, the end result of AI in films would just be making films similarly to how videos are made in Sora, right? I don't know, maybe. What if filmmaking evolves to be a personalized thing that you experience in virtual reality? I guess that could be completely automated. I guess that could get rid of all the jobs. That could be interesting. I could like that. I do wonder, like, what is the... Would the end goal be to make things with Sora? I guess the end goal... Maybe I am wrong on this, now that I think about it. Maybe it will go like... AI becomes a thing. A single person can make an entire movie more... This is like a grander thing. Like, I think in the far future, when Sora gets to the point where it can generate a whole movie, I think we're going to have much larger issues in society. I feel like, actually, now that I think about it. Because if a single person can make an entire movie, why would anyone watch a movie that someone else made? Why wouldn't you just make your own movies? Like using AI. No one watches... Wait, there are no more popular movies. I guess this is like this is the long-term thing. Like if you can go to an AI and type in, you know me AI, you know me Sora, you've talked to me a bit, you understand me. I've had thousands of hours of conversations with you because you're more stimulating than any other human in the planet. You know the inside of my heart, my soul, and my being. Make me a movie that you think I'll like. and then he like makes you a movie like tailored to you that you're gonna like, and it's like really good, and you end up loving it, why would you then seek out someone else's movie? All right, this is it. This is where we're going. All right, this is the future. I'm telling you, AI. I've changed my mind completely. AI. It's gonna be no more movies. Everyone in the film industry, they're all losing their jobs because everyone is gonna have a personalized movie. There we go. That's it. We've come to the conclusion, guys. All right. So you agree with Makima, not Denji, in the final conflict of Chainsaw Man Part 1. Do I even remember what the conflict was? That Makima can do better with... Like, Denji is, like, misusing... Wait, well, how is this even linked to what we're talking about here? As far as I understand, the thing was about how Makima thinks she can do more with Pochita's power than Denji ever could, and Denji's, like, wasting it. And... how does that apply to this context? I don't know. I don't even know. The problem with AI movies is that if it's all personalized, you can't talk about popular movies with other people. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, true. Yeah. Maybe there will be like a slingshot effect where it's like, well, it's not really a slingshot effect, but like people will first, they'll be amazed, and for a few decades, it'll be like everyone will make their own movies, and then people get sick and tired of it, and they'll be like, you know what, we don't like movies anymore. Let's go back to like watching movies with other people. Maybe that'll be a thing. Makima wants to live in a world with no bad movies. Oh, okay. Now I understand. Yeah, Makima says she wants to live in a world with no bad movies, and that's why Denji kills her. Okay. I mean, I guess I agree with her. And there's probably some context I'm missing, but I feel like surely I would have said something in my discussion about it. Let's have a look. I wonder if I brought it up. Well, hello everyone. Well, hello everyone, and welcome. Movies. Let's have a look.
At the movies, and then when he
Chainsaw Man spoilers.
He has like a thing where he's like, how can I beat?
Yeah,
this
yeah, I remember
It's
that.
like there had to have been something that was like off, and
Yeah.
it's her crying at the movies, and then when he meets her next while he's sitting on the cross, he asks her the question, like, in your perfect world, you want to create using my power or whatever, would bad movies still exist? She says, no, I have no use for bad movies or something.
Yep.
And that's what makes him make the final decision.
So wait, what does that have to do with the... I don't understand. So you're saying he realized, like, you know when he's having that like thinking moment where he's like, oh, what's out of place? You think that the conclusion he came to was about the movie thing?
Yeah, well, it has to be that, because then we immediately cut to him, and that's what he asked her.
Interesting. I took it that he realized that he'd never seen her. I mean, she'd never seen him. Like, it was the smell thing, where it's like, oh, because there's like a panel there which is like going to a nose. From memory, I think. Is there one? Do you have it?
There are a bunch of panels of her, but yeah, she is pointing at a...
Wait, did I never even agree about the movie thing? Maybe this is why I didn't even remember it when you were thinking about it, or when you brought it up, I guess. Because to me, it didn't even. That's not even why Denji did it. Okay, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, I think we're done with this AI talk, right? Who knows? We're done with this video. We'll have to reinvestigate this. I'll have to think more about my stance of if jobs should be a thing or not. Anyway, how long's it been? An hour and 48 minutes. It's meant to be oh no, it's only 30 minutes. I thought this Goku thing was an hour long. We're not watching this Goku thing right now. You know what we're going to do? We're going to finish off the why 4-3 looks good. Because we love our aspect ratio discussions. Actually, no. Fine, we'll watch a generic... The old YouTube is going viral. Imagine making claims about YouTube as a whole, when there's billions and billions of videos
YouTuber named Nico,
every year.
Has tapped into something that YouTube has been missing for a very long time. He has delivered content to an audience that has been longing for the old school way of YouTube videos. And by doing this, he has gone crazy viral. I mean, if we look at his channel right now, it's at 41,000 subscribers, and one of his videos just ticked over 400,000 views, which is really impressive. I reckon it could still go further, because I think there's still many more people who would be really interested in the storytelling.
What is this video? What is this channel? Is this like a small YouTuber that like blew up somehow?
So, about a decade.
God, the Minecraft community is so dumb. You know how many times I've heard... Oh, how do I even... So I go on the Destiny Discord server, right? And I go into voice channels every now and then, and I stream Minecraft, because I'm like, you know what, I'm playing Minecraft while I talk to people. What did I play? You know how many people have joined and have been like, God, Minecraft, it's not the same anymore. It's gone downhill. Like, where did that meme come from? Like, well, it's like the same game as it was before. It's so dumb. And I remember there was some video we watched on stream that was like, it was so dumb. Like, why did they think that?
Content that Nico creates. But while he is putting authenticity...
You reckon Nico is a secret second channel? Maybe? Okay, firstly, it's weird because, like, the old YouTube is going viral again. I assume this is about, like... I don't even know. When I saw the title and thumbnail, I was like, oh, maybe it's about how the big meme that everyone's talking about right now, how Mr. Beast is toning down his screamingness and he's going to be more down to earth, and maybe the old YouTube is going viral again. But now that I've seen this, for some reason, this guy saw a small channel get a lot of views on one video, and it's not even that many views. Wait, was it the relationships one? Which one was it? Relationships are hard. It only got 600,000 views, and he thinks that that's like emblematic of like YouTube changing, whereas, you know, we can go to a Kai Entertainment video right here. 830,000 views. You think this video changed YouTube? Or is a sign that YouTube was like different 4 years ago? I don't think so. I think it's a coincidence that this person managed to get 600,000 views on one random video. But let's see what this person's argument is, I guess.
subscribers, and one of his videos just ticked over 400,000 views, which is really impressive. I reckon it could still go further, because I think there are still many more people who would be really interested in the storytelling content that Nico creates. But while he is putting authenticity and simplistic content back into the frame of the YouTube platform, there have also been people who have started to copy his videos, with some
Oh my god, this is like a niche Minecraft drama video. This is great.
channels even telling the same stories with the same thumbnails and titles, which I know it's ironic because I'm using the exact same style as well to make a case study on old school YouTube, and obviously 100% credit to Nico, because without him, I simply wouldn't be making this video. You see, I love to make content about YouTuber success stories. I'm always doing it for the Minecraft community, and that's the reason why Nico has hit my radar, is because he has Minecraft gameplay in his videos. But the truth is, I just love talking about these stories because it inspires me to make more content, and I know by sharing these stories on my platform, I'm going to inspire more people to take notes and perhaps start their own YouTube channels. That's all I really care about on this channel, is to inspire people. So that's why I've taken Nico's storytelling style, and it's why I'm going to be talking extensively about the style that he's bringing to the platform, because it's refreshing. It's refreshing to see this type of content back on the platform. Now, I've been doing YouTube for many years. I've changed my style many times over those many years, and I can definitely say that in the beginning, years ago, honestly, it blows my mind how far away it's been since I used to make YouTube videos like this, but it was so simple. I remember just recording Minecraft for like 15 minutes.
I wonder why he stopped doing it. I wonder if he'll bring that up. Let's see. You reckon Nico? I read that. Minecraft should add way more, to be honest. Who cares if it becomes more different? Even more different. I don't even know why you need to change it. I think it's really good. But then again, I have weird opinions about games. Like, I don't play any modded Minecraft. I never get bored of Minecraft. Like, I can play the same game for like, the same world for like hundreds and hundreds of hours. It makes no difference to me. But I know there's a lot of people who just get bored of the same game. I don't know, I'm just not one of those people. And also, this is a take that I'm sure everyone disagrees with, but you're all dumb and stupid, right? But games, you should never balance a game. If a game is broken, keep it broken, all right? Balancing a game makes it boring. I want a broken class in a PvP game so that I can play it and I can destroy other people's fun. All right, never balance games. That's my take.
And not even editing it, or even if I did, it would be in Windows Movie Maker. It was a very simple time. I would just upload content for the sake of it, and I wasn't thinking about retention. I wasn't thinking about click-through rates on the thumbnails and trying to hyper-optimize every little detail of my content. I just made videos, and it was...
Okay, so this guy calls his own like his own sadness by... I hate discourse. I hate YouTube discourse. I hate people who think the algorithm drives everything. I hate Shabes when he tweets about it. I hate that guy when he brings it up in a video. I hate Mr. Beast when he talks about it. I hate Minecraft discourse. I hate Mapper discourse. I hate Chainsaw Man discourse. I hate all types of discourse, right? It's all stupid and dumb and boring, and I hate it, all right? My takes are the correct takes. I should make more scripted videos so that I can get my discourse out there. God. Alright. Alright, let's watch the Goku video. Alright, I got nothing else to do. Wait, where is it? Oh my god. The strength of Goku. Minecraft should add... Oh, you read that? Does he know that there are non-Minecraft YouTube videos? I mean, he's in his little niche, just like I'm in my little niche with anime videos. You know?
Hello, everyone.
I don't blame him. I just hate the YouTube algorithm discourse, alright? God.
It's your host.
Anyway, I don't know what this is. I assume it's like a power scaling thing.
Programmer. Today I thought I'd do something a bit different. So I've been scaling and talking about and reading Dragon Ball long enough to get a PhD in the thing, but there's one thing I almost have never really talked about, and that is my thoughts on the actual story of Dragon Ball. Now, I've talked about stuff in Super, such as my thoughts on K.
Oh, I thought this was a power scaling.
But that was still more so power scaling related, but this video isn't meant to be a criticism of Dragon Ball's writing, but rather an explanation that I'm not seeing on YouTube. It's weird because I talk to YouTubers all the time about what I think of these things, or the philosophy behind the characters, or even help people make a video on it, but I myself haven't even touched it on my channel, so let's end that today. Today, I'm going to be giving you my raw thoughts on what I think of the philosophy of Goku, the pursuit of happiness, nature versus nurture, self-discovery, and the meaning of strength. By the way, I'm not saying I'm some god of narrative analysis or something. I'm simply saying as a long-time viewer and someone who's read the series like 800 plus times for my job that does have to analyze it, this is my opinion I've come to. So I don't...
Has he really read... How long would that take? Wait, what did he said that he read the whole series 800 times, right? Wait, let's listen to that again.
And someone who's read the series like 800 plus times for my job that does have to analyze it, this is my...
What does that even mean? How can you read the series 800 times? How many chapters are in Dragon Ball? Does he include Super? Am I like crazy? Wait. Dragon Ball, how many chapters? Let's just say he's talking about Dragon Ball. 519 chapters. Times what? He said over 800 times, so 801 times. So that's 416,000 chapters. Let's say, how long has he been making YouTube videos for? Let's say 8 years he's been making YouTube videos. That's what? Wait, that can't be right. Wait, 52,000 chapters a year? Wait, did I do something wrong? I feel like these numbers aren't adding up. Wait a minute. So 800, maybe 800 is just a ridiculous number times 530. Oh my God, the numbers do add up. Okay, wait. 8 years per day. So this guy has read 142 chapters every day for 8 years? Or am I like missing something? And that's assuming he's not talking about Dragon Ball Super, right? Oh my God. Okay, it's crazy.
I've come to. So I don't want to get too deep into some of these earlier themes and character arcs that Goku gets into because I feel they aren't neglected when people talk about him. I mainly want to get around the Android saga and onward, so apologies for being vague with some of this earlier stuff, but I'm going to briefly brush over it. The series starts with Goku and Bulma's journey to find the Dragon Balls. This journey is important because it allows Goku to have this extremely naive and humorous character, while also expanding his perspective and allowing him to learn about the world. However, this is also the beginning of the pursuit of happiness, and while that seems like a somewhat basic concept, for a character like Goku, it gets actually kind of complicated, as a lot of people who read anime or manga, especially Dragon Ball fans, they don't understand that a character can change or has a goal unless it's specifically stated, whereas that's not very realistic. When you see a real human being, they usually don't announce their character development, they kind of just change over time, and this kind of catches people off guard a lot of the time, but I find Goku somewhat surprisingly a realistic interpretation or presentation of development as a person. But in this case, I'm going to be explaining it because obviously people don't understand that a lot of the time. But an example, what does Bulma want? A boyfriend. What does Yamcha want? A girlfriend. And what does Goku want? We don't know. Essentially, everyone but Goku is established as knowing and getting the things that they want, or learning they didn't really need.
He makes his first non-power scaling video and it ends up being the best Dragon Ball video on YouTube. Okay, sounds about right. Crazy. 100 chapters a day.
The Dragon Balls.
For 10 years. I was 8 years straight.
To obtain their true happiness. So, after the Dragon Balls fly off and Goku departs from his friends on the flying Nimbus, Akira Toriyama writes an interesting quote on the page from their narrator. After Goku says that he wants to fly off to see Master Roshi and says he hopes to become the strongest in one day after witnessing his power of him vaporizing a mountain, showing his desires for almost the first time in a while outside of just like obtaining his Dragon Ball, which represented his grandpa and meeting nice people, the page says it's going to keep going and going and going with the next chapter called The Price of Power. Basically, at this point, Goku has a pursuit now, which is to become more and more powerful, just like what he witnessed from Master Roshi. Goku eventually defeats Piccolo Jr. surpasses all of his masters, including Kami, and is generally considered to be the strongest man on the planet. Kami then offers Goku the Seed of God, in which Goku actually declines. It can almost be seen that this was the completion of Goku's pursuit of happiness, but it wasn't. Goku hasn't learned what he truly even wants quite yet, or who he even is for that matter. And this battle would also establish Goku being merciful on his opponent and introducing a new side to him. This could simply be that he didn't want to kill Piccolo because of the tournament rules and he wanted to win the tournament, with battles like King Piccolo being far more deathmatch-like a little bit earlier. It can't be denied that something snapped with Goku during this encounter, however, with him wanting to give Piccolo a second chance even after the tournament was over. I don't want to get into the morality of Goku throughout this video, but I'll drop a small sentence here or there about it, as it is important to who he is and his philosophy in the end. To solve that, we introduce Raditz. Raditz introduces serious questions that were brought up since the beginning of the series and answers them. Goku is an alien and doesn't know his own history. This presents a few potential growths and paths for Goku as a character, one being that he realizes there's beings far stronger than he could ever imagine outside of just the Earth. He learns and rejects his Saiyan ancestry, and the question of nature versus nurture begins for the reader.
I'm just thinking, like, throughout all this, do we ever get a internal monologue for Goku? Like, where he's, like, reflecting on things? I just, like, don't remember a single time. Maybe it happened, and I just don't remember. Because, like, when he's talking about, oh, what does Goku want, and, like, where's he going and all that, I feel like I can think of many times where Goku's just like, I want to get stronger, or, like, I want to fight this guy to protect the Earth or something, but I feel like we never really get inside Goku's head, really.
Nature versus nurture in this case being how much of what Goku accomplished was actually due to his own efforts, and not just because he was an alien. Goku is also forced to work alongside Piccolo to defeat Raditz, presenting a new concept that even the strongest in the world can't beat everyone by themselves like Goku has done in the past. Goku sacrifices himself to defend Gohan, and Piccolo starts trying to raise Gohan to beat the new Saiyans while Goku trains on King Kai's. An interesting concept here is that Goku actually tries to spare Raditz, but soon realizes that Raditz simply takes all of Goku's mercies as opportunities to get the upper hand on him, presenting the idea that the path of redemption wouldn't be so easy as stopping mid-fight against a powerful opponent and saying, it's okay, you can go now. This would lead into Goku versus Vegeta, with Vegeta, the super elite Saiyan prince representing nature, and Goku, the low-class Saiyan warrior who has trained with many masters, representing nurture. With Goku using Kaioken and the techniques he learned from King Kai, he is able to close the gap between him and the super elite Saiyan and overpower him. However, Goku still has much to learn. He still underestimates his own nature and who he is, while also still relying too much on his own individual strength. This would introduce Uzaru Vegeta, or Grade 8 Vegeta, who Goku, even with all his nurture, could not defeat without the help of all of his friends. Now, while some say this proves nature is stronger than nurture in Dragon Ball, that's not what's being presented here. The idea here is that Goku's nature is something he doesn't understand, and him not understanding himself is actually holding him back. For example, if he knew about Uzaru's and didn't fear his own nature as a Saiyan, facing Vegeta might have been completely different. This was even remotely implied.
Luffy legit has zero internal monologue for the entire manga. Well, Luffy is like a, he's like a demon. He scares me. He's like a Terminator wearing the skin. You know the skin that the Terminator wears? It's weird. It's something like that. I feel like if you stripped him of his skin, he'd look like the Terminator robot from Terminator 2. And surely there's some internal monologue. Surely, yeah, I don't know.
Applied a few times during the King Piccolo arc, when it was implied that Goku's true potential is still something hidden inside, represented by the Uzaru within. However, once again, Goku is satisfied.
Why does it say Uzaru? I feel like this guy's like a super fan, right? It's like Uzaru, isn't it? Yeah, Ozaru. Why would he say Uzaru?
And even spares Vegeta, knowing that he would never be happy if he let someone stronger than himself slip away like that. Goku also spares Vegeta due to a few things, such as Piccolo's redemption arc starting to come full circle, Piccolo saving his own son, and Goku thinking that Vegeta, now unable to fight back and having fully lost, might take his mercy more seriously than Raditz. Before continuing, one thing I want to outline is that in Dragon Ball, and this is a common mistake I see all the time, is that when a thread begins for a character, whether it be nurture versus nature, or the pursuit of happiness, and so on, it doesn't just stop because a new arc begins. This isn't a movie. It's a long, ongoing, weekly series that needs to be looked at as such. Anyway, the story would lead into Namek and Frieza, where, guess what? The Super Saiyan is now a focus, which I'm sure some of you are starting to see where this is going. Basically, the idea here now
I have no idea.
Is Goku isn't just nurture. For him to become truly strong.
Wait, is this whole video about nature versus nurture? Because I mean, I feel like it's obviously nurture wins, right? Because in the end, right at the end of Dragon Ball Super, Goku, the person who strived to be really strong and tried his hardest and everything, is also versing Jiren, who is also striving to be strong and tried his hardest to defend the universe, right? I'm sure that's not the point of this video, but and the other thing I was thinking is how I just wonder, it comes down to author intent is what I was thinking about. How I wonder how much like thought Toriyama put into these themes. Because the reason I thought of that is I was writing a script for a Ruby video, like RWBY, the Rooster Teeth Ruby show. And when I'm trying to do any analysis for that show, I know in my heart and soul that there is not a chance that the authors of Ruby thought about like any thematic whatever that I'm trying to analyze. And it's so debilitating to script writing, because I'm like, I can make these like insights that are like, wow, isn't that cool? But then I'm like, there's no chance that this is intentional. Yeah, so I don't. It's probably a similar thing with Dragon Ball, honestly. But anyway, he hasn't hit his 802nd read yet. He'll probably get the pronunciations right next time. Okay, that's good to hear. All right.
Strong, he needs to accept both nurture and nature. This is a concept that Vegeta obviously struggles with and fails to realize for quite a while, but this isn't about Vegeta. This is actually fully presented in this arc where Goku takes King Kai's advice about how Saiyans can easily adapt to gravity and begins his gravity chamber training. I'll quote the narrator here in which he says, "Around and around he goes, working his body and ki almost to death, and then refreshing himself by eating the sensu, as the 7 beans given him by Master Korin are already down to 3. Whether he realizes it or not, Goku is living and reliving one of the primal cycles of the Saiyans, gaining strength by facing and overcoming death." End quote. I think it's critical to note this, as it's the first display of Goku utilizing both his nurture and nature to become more powerful, whether he even directly realizes it or not, as the narrator implies. Whereas Vegeta, in the same arc, you'll notice, simply spams his Saiyan Zenkai ability, which is essentially the Saiyan's ability to grow stronger after being brought to near death, which is literally Vegeta abusing his nature, which he has always done. Goku,
Well, he's abusing his nature, but he's only doing it because... but the fact that he's pursuing a particular aspect of his nature is like embolic of his nurture, right? Like the fact that just because he has the potential because of his nature to die and get stronger, he has to make the choice to fight those battles and keep going, and that's nurture, right? Like that's his decision to do that. It's not just because of his nature. It's because of a mix of nature and nurture, right? Surely that's what's happening.
After finally utilizing his nature and his nurture, becomes so strong that Vegeta thinks he not only surpassed Saiyan strength entirely, but might actually have become a Super Saiyan. During the Frieza battle sometime later, Goku is forced to don the mantle of the final Saiyan, and the avenger of his race, not only donning this mantle, but also blatantly transforming into a Super Saiyan, a status revered among his race as only a legend. With Frieza's malicious taunts, Vegeta's tears, and the death of his friends who weren't enough to help him this time,
what is this music? I like it.
Goku accepts his nature and completely overpowers Frieza. Now, while I'm not saying that Goku would have to say, "I'm a Saiyan" to defeat Frieza or something, I'm simply saying that that's what is happening on a deeper level than just some raw fist-fighting Chad alien battle. Some think that Goku didn't accept his Saiyan nature completely until the Broly movie, where he tells Broly to refer to him as Kakarot, which if you think so, that's fine. I've heard different arguments around the subject. However, it can't be denied that he is now fully utilizing his nature and nurture qualities in this battle, and thus completing that cycle of character development for himself. After Frieza, future Trunks
It's kind of interesting. I like that point.
arrives and tells the Z-Fighters of the androids, beings that can even take down Super Saiyans with pretty much no problems, a force that should exceed what Goku has gone through so far. Goku is also informed that in the future, he will die of a heart virus, one that is not curable at this time and is pretty much destined for this fate, although Trunks provides an antidote from the future. Bulma and the others think that destroying the androids before they become a problem is the right course of action, in which Goku interjects saying, "We haven't even seen them do anything bad yet," which is true. We haven't seen them do anything bad yet, so why are we taking the words of a stranger from the future to kill these people? This is later debated about by Kami and Piccolo as well, in which a whole chapter is dedicated to showing the androids aren't actually all that bad of people. In the manga, they kind of butcher this concept by having them like fight with people and like kill people in self-defense, but in the manga, it's way more subtle, and they are very peaceful in the manga compared to the anime. Cell is then introduced, Cell, a being who is the combined genetics of the past generation of fighters with the ability to use their keys and techniques, with Goku soon recovering thanks to the heart virus's cure, which, by the way, I really liked the whole Cell's key becomes whatever fighter's techniques he was using. I really kind of wish they didn't drop characters saying that all the time. Anyway, this here is a huge foundational point for Goku as a character and for everything he will become. This event will put a new idea of Goku being able to fade from this world at any time, something the Dragon Balls won't ever fix, something he can't overpower with his Super Saiyan form, something that can kill him from out of nowhere and there's nothing he can do about it at any time. He basically gets lucky and someone
God, it is true. The heart virus thing is, as a kid, I remember it impacting me so much because it's like even the great Goku can't defeat this human virus, or like sand virus, I guess technically, but it's so like what do you even say? It's so scary, so disheartening. It's such a negative thing. Like no matter how strong you are, no matter how hard you fight, something can just take you down like that, you know?
Comes from the future to give him a way to solve it, but he is powerless against this event. He also now recognizes that due to his presence and his past actions, the world is being affected in a negative way, in which future Trunks' entire timeline may have been destroyed due to his actions as a child when he destroyed the Red Ribbon Army. This begins the hunt for a successor. Now, this doesn't snap with him right away, but when he sees Gohan training and quickly surpassing him, a half Saiyan with more potential than anybody who has been fighting since he was pretty much a toddler, a fighter that can surpass Goku, he realizes that he has found his potential successor. And what better way to test this than to have Gohan duke it out against Cell, a being who represents the entire last generation before him. It's even implied that Cell doesn't even have the genetics of Gohan. It's literally only the past generation.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
You can say that this is one of the reasons Goku actually gives Cell a sensu bean for during the Cell games, but Goku has made many mistakes with this decision. The first of his mistakes, most notably, which Piccolo actually directly points out, is Goku's lack of understanding and lack of emotional sensitivity. This isn't something I really want to talk about here, but it's generally one of those moral compass debates people always have. Goku is later shown with development in this area, most popularly in the new Broly movie, where he can sense that Broly isn't a bad person, rather than blindly trying to hope he is.
This is interesting. I don't know if I've ever watched a Dragon Ball Z analysis video that isn't like a review. Like I've seen Totally Not Mark's videos that are like reviews basically, But this, what is portraying in this video is a whole framework in which to view Dragon Ball through. Like when you watch Dragon Ball now a second time or third time, whatever, or for him the 802nd time, you can like view it through this lens and view actions differently, and they can have more meaning in certain places, and like you can get emotional at different moments than you would without this reading. It's kind of interesting.
Isn't bad like with many other fighters or villains. You'll also notice throughout the series he doesn't really care as much about true villains such as Zamasu, not trying to redeem them as often, although in Super there isn't much room to show this since most of the antagonists he faces aren't even necessarily bad people a lot of the time, more so just kind of nihilists like Hit, who is just an assassin fighting in a tournament under orders from a god of destruction, or Jiren fighting for the sake of his universe, and so on. The next mistake I feel is the most pivotal to the narrative I'm trying to construct for you guys, and that is Goku failing to realize that Gohan isn't the answer he is even looking for anyway. He is not the one who will save everyone and take his place. Goku eventually helps Gohan's confidence and cheers him on from the afterlife to assist him in destroying Super Perfect Cell, a fighter who recently achieved a massive Gohan-like power-up, and after destroying Perfect Cell, Goku doesn't want anybody to revive him, thinking he is the cause of many fighters coming to Earth and the burdens the Earth has to face, using future Trunks as kind of a gauge. Once again, Goku is focused on himself, but at least this time he's thinking of the greater good and of others, regardless if this is actually a good or bad thing for the planet. In the Buu Saga, we have a theme of the mortal...
Wait, I think I missed that point entirely. Because I thought the point is that Goku he's maturing and is like, okay, no, not everyone, I'm not going to always be there. What was the point he made? Wait.
Zaman from the afterlife to assist him in destroying Super Perfect Cell, a fighter who recently achieved a massive Gohan-like power-up, and after destroying Perfect Cell, Goku doesn't want anybody to revive him, thinking he is the cause of many fighters coming to Earth and the
how he's the cause for people coming, okay.
The Earth has to face, using future Trunks as kind of a gauge. Once again, Goku is focused on himself, but at least this time he's thinking of the greater good and of others, regardless if this is actually a good or bad thing for the planet. In the Buu Saga, we have a theme of the mortals surpassing the gods.
I wonder if like Dragon Ball Z Abridged just overwrote my reading of that scene. Because like when I thought of it, like I just said before I went back, I thought that scene was about Goku thinking how I'm not always going to be there and like you need to fight without me or whatever, but I guess that wasn't there in the scene. I don't know.
And a being who destroyed those gods, Majin Buu. At the start of this arc, we are introduced to an older Gohan, and a rumor that Goku will return to Earth to participate in a tournament is announced. This is more than likely Goku testing his own progress from the afterlife and to see how his friends are doing without him, especially Gohan. Goku also meets Goten and Kid Trunks, who he learns have massive reserves of potential higher than anybody he's ever seen, reaching a level to give even Android 18 and Gohan a hard time as just some tiny kids. Gohan, after witnessing Videl's smackdown by Spopovich, gets aggravated and unleashes his state beyond Super Saiyan against Kibito, the assistant of the Supreme Kai, although to everyone's note, Gohan doesn't seem as strong as he was against Cell. After Gohan's energy is stolen by Spopovich and Yami, the Z Gang chases after them to find out where Babidi is under orders of the Supreme Kai. Here, they meet Dabura, a fighter that even reaches a level on par with Cell from 7 years ago, possibly even greater, and we get to see Gohan face him one-on-one. To everyone's dismay, Gohan is weaker now than he was in the past and cannot seem to defeat Dabura, which agitates Vegeta and somewhat disappoints Goku. Of course, this means Gohan as a successor has somewhat lost its way, and even someone like Vegeta is probably stronger than him now. Not to say Vegeta is weak in Goku's eyes, but when it comes to the ever-needed rise of competition and powers, Vegeta doesn't exactly come off as the gold medal a lot of the time. Vegeta himself even notes this when he feels Goku's insane power spike versus Yakon and decides to concede his body to Babidi in order to fight Goku and prove he is of that level and for many other reasons. But even then, Vegeta still falls flat and Goku doesn't even go all out against him in their battle. Goku also learns that Vegeta was massively amped on top of this, which is probably even more disappointing. Although Vegeta was able to reach Goku's ascended Super Saiyan level at the end of the day, or Super Saiyan 2 with all of these shenanigans, he still wasn't Goku, who was withholding a power that could even rival Majin Buu himself, Super Saiyan 3. So if anything, all of this only justifies Goku's opinion of the successor even further, and that Gohan has failed in that regard. Goku displays a power on Majin Buu's level, if not greater, and actually decides to spare him for the sake of the next generation. The successor is still on Goku's mind. However, now he has a new target, which are Goten and Trunks. With their potential combined, they'd surely be unstoppable, and what better way to display this than with the fusion technique, which combines two fighters together and multiplies their powers exponentially.
I wonder how far this video is going to go. Is it going into like Super?
The new fusion, Gotenks, was strong and was even able to obtain Super Saiyan 3, which took Goku his entire life to learn. It's almost a contrast to how Goku used to treat Master Roshi back in the day, obtaining Kamehameha almost immediately. Easily surpassing Vegeta and the others, Gotenks takes on the new Super Buu, an even more powerful version of Majin Buu than the others so far, and can actually toy around with him. But Gotenks is childish and fails to finish Super Buu off, running out of time due to his lack of knowledge on Super Saiyan 3, and his time wasted goofing off. Gotenks wasn't a warrior like Goku and Vegeta at the end of the day, he was just two kids put together. But, to Goku's disbelief, a way to draw out all of his son Gohan's latent potentials was now possible with the Elder Kai, a Supreme Kai that the God of Destruction Beerus had sealed away long ago in the Z-Sword that Gohan had saved. This would be the ultimate test. Surely, Gohan with all of his potential that surpassed everyone else's, said maybe Goten and Trunks, brought out to its limits, could defeat Majin Buu. After all, he wasn't a child like Gotenks. But Gohan, when stronger than everyone else, becomes arrogant. And this is described in Super during his retraining with Piccolo. However, against Super Buu, he takes it too easy. Sure, he doesn't have a time limit like Gotenks, but his arrogance has consequences. Taking it too easy on Buu, he underestimates his ability, and Buu absorbs not only Piccolo, but Gotenks as well, who Gohan allowed to fuse to re-challenge Buu, feeling he had everything under control if things went wrong. While many feel this is a bad character moment for Gohan, and I'm not necessarily disagreeing, this isn't the focus of what's happening. The focus is that Goku is relying too much on his successors and individuals. Eventually, even Gohan with all his potential is absorbed alongside Goten and Trunks. There is nobody left to face Majin Buu but Goku now. But Goku, having tried too hard to allow other people to take him down.
I wonder where this video is going, because at the end of the Buu saga, I mean, Goku's the only one really alive, but he only wins because of the help of the humans. What do the humans have to do with anything?
Down by themselves, only succeeded in allowing Majin Buu to surpass him.
Like, what is the lesson? Like, no successor? I guess it could end with Oob. Like, he could be like, okay, at the end, Goku tries to train Oob to be a successor.
Vegeta eventually appears, and together they form Vegito. The two greatest masters and rivals in the universe stop worrying about their own strength and decide to work as one, becoming unstoppable. Even Majin Buu, with all his might, and even Goku's successors absorbed, is absolutely no match for their combined strength now. Vegito eventually defuses inside of Buu, but this gives Goku and Vegeta the opportunity to sort of defuse Buu as well. This results in Buu being reverted to his true, or pure form, also known as Kid Buu. Kid Buu then destroys the Earth, leaving only Goku and Vegeta alive to face him in the world of the Kais. But Goku and Vegeta dislike having to rely on each other's combined strength to win a fight, as it's almost like forsaking their own powers, and they resort to their individual abilities once again. Even as a Super Saiyan 3, Goku stands no chance of defeating Kid Buu. This is often debated about, as Goku says if he could just charge up, he could defeat Buu, and Vegeta theorizes that Goku might have been holding back so Vegeta could have his turn. However, both of these are not true. We actually know in Daizenshu that Goku was at full power and could not defeat Kid Buu, and we also know that he actually never planned to give Vegeta a chance to fight him. On top of this, Goku's Super Saiyan 3 form was wearing down drastically with his newer living body than it did before, falling for a similar lack of experience in the body as Gotenks. Vegeta soon fails to defeat Buu as well, and Goku thinks it's time to call upon Gohan and Gotenks together to defeat Kid Buu. And while it's actually confirmed in some guides that Gohan and Gotenks working together with those on the planet of the Kais could have defeated Kid Buu, a new focus is actually brought up, funny enough, by Vegeta. Vegeta states, how about we let those we're protecting fight for themselves, and hints at the Spirit Bomb. The Spirit Bomb, an ability that combines the powers of everyone who accepts it into one attack. This ball eventually absorbs everyone's powers on Earth, including Gohan, Goten, Trunks, Android 17s, and so forth, which alongside a newly charged up Goku, completely vaporizes Majin Buu for good, and Goku makes a wish that he wants Oob to return as a good person, or Buu. And yes, for those that haven't realized it by now, and we've been waiting the whole series for this, that is in fact Goku's wish we've been waiting to hear. His desire to face Buu as a good person. This is basically representing Goku's desire to always face stronger and stronger rivals and horizons, and the hopes of always improving. You could say that this desire was in fact what Dragon Ball was after Shenron first disappeared for the first time. Goku just didn't know it's what he actually wanted until the end, so the series kind of naturally gave it to him and he just never realized. During this, Goku also learned that it was—
Wait, I don't understand. Wait a minute. I feel like that was meant to be like the climax of this video, but there's like a whole section here. But what does he get from... Okay, when you get to the end of Dragon Ball Z, and he finds Oob, and he's excited because he gets to like train him or whatever. How does that address Goku's desire from the beginning? Wait, let's watch that again.
Been waiting to hear. His desire to face Buu as a good person. This is basically representing Goku's desire to always face stronger and stronger rivals and horizons, and the hopes of always improving. You could say that this desire was in fact what Dragon Ball was after Shenron first disappeared for the first time. Goku just didn't know it's what he actually wanted until the end, so the series kind of naturally gave it to him and he just never realized. During this,
I just don't understand because I think I always assumed the implication would be that... Actually, I don't even know. Because it's so open-ended. Like, does Oob get stronger than Goku? Does Goku and Oob, like, stay at the same level? I don't understand. I don't really... I think... Yeah, I just don't get the point, what he's saying here.
Proving. You could say that this desire was in fact what Dragon Ball was after Shenron first disappeared for the first time. Goku just didn't know it's what he actually wanted until the end, so the series kind of naturally gave it to him and he just never realized. During this, Goku also learned that it was...
Because I feel like this is like a grand point. Like the whole point. Like, why is Oob introduced? Like, it comes out of nowhere, right? It feels like there should be a grander purpose to Oob being there. And I feel like he's making a point here about how it's addressing Goku not knowing his desire but realizing it now or something, or the universe giving it to him, but I don't understand.
Never about the individual strength of the fighter to save the day, or that individual strength was never truly strength, so much as it was the power of all of his comrades and friends together that were truly his strength. And looking back, it is true. Think back of all of his battles, including Vegeta, Frieza, Cell, and now even Majin Buu. Those days of individual strength had pretty much died during the days of King Piccolo, or Piccolo Jr., and things were changing. But even then, he still had help training for those fighters. This could have been an okay place to end Dragon Ball in my opinion, but of course, we now have to get into Dragon Ball Super, and yes, Dragon Ball Super does continue-
Wait. I'm actually curious. When it comes to power scaling, is he one of the people who, like, they would discount GT as non-canon? And what, I guess, what would be his reason for that? Like, what is the evidence that Dragon Ball GT isn't canon? Or I assume maybe he's one of the people who are smart and have a brain and realize Dragon Ball GT is canon.
These themes that I outlined earlier, although mainly only for one arc. In Super, you'll notice Goku is a lot different now, and many fans seem to be angry saying he's regressed into a stupid shell of himself, but I'm actually okay with this quote-unquote dumbing down of Goku, as, in all honesty, it makes sense. Goku is essentially not being such a tryhard. He's recognized that it's not all about himself and what he can do for others, but what everyone can do for each other, so, of course, his personality is going to change with his outlook a bit. Now, not to say it completely and utterly changed, he's still proud and obsessed with his own strength.
I always just assumed the change, because there is an obvious change in Goku, I always assumed it was just the change from the dub to the sub, or like trying to be more faithful to the original, whereas the original Dragon Ball dub wasn't. That's what I assumed the difference was. I didn't know there was an actual difference in character.
But his outlook and anxieties...
And I mean, this is the guy to know, right? He's read the manga 800 times, so he'd know.
If that makes sense. This is personified and solidified once again with Super Saiyan God, which by its very nature requires people to work together to achieve, and isn't Goku's own strength which allows him to surpass all others.
Well, it's just saying that Goku looks to his enemies to grow stronger and find a successor. Okay, I mean, I get it. I guess we'll see where the rest of this video goes, but when I get to this point in the video, I expect it to be like a big, like a mic drop moment where I'm like, oh wow, he just tied in the beginning of Dragon Ball to the end of Dragon Ball Z, like in this video. And I guess, like, I can kind of see it. I don't know. It just didn't, it's not as, I think it's not that clear to me. I don't know.
Others, including Fusion, to face the God of Destruction Beerus. Goku not liking this is more exaggerated in the original Battle of Gods movie, but in the anime it's more exaggerated that Goku made the strength of others his own, which is actually a pretty fitting start to Super considering how it ends. Throughout Super we have a lot of different and new themes, such as not relying on the gods and so on, but these aren't really all that interesting. We also continue the Surpassing the Gods arc, which was in the Buu Saga. However, I think the most interesting arc is during the Tournament of Power, at least for this character arc. Now this isn't to say I thought the Tournament of Power is necessarily the best, but it continues the narrative I was presenting during the original Dragon Ball segment.
Yeah, I wonder what the best arc is, if not that. What is the best arc in Super? It probably would be the
As the other arcs don't really do it as much, at least in Goku's case. That point in the Tournament of Power is both Jiren and Ultra Instinct, and putting a bow on Goku's character. So I've heard a lot of people talk about Jiren, and I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but I think the level of analysis people give Jiren is shallow. This isn't
true. Oh my god. Remember the... Oh, I think it was like pushed by Kanzenshu, and maybe just Reddit in general, how Jiren is a boring character because he never does anything. Man, remember that? As if Jiren isn't the coolest thing ever because he's so strong. Oh my god. Well, Goku being the only one of the characters in the first arc not having a wish, and then ending the manga by making a wish is a nice... Oh, did he... Well... Okay, maybe this is my issue for not remembering. Did Goku wish for Oob to be reincarnated? Because I thought it was just like a... Oh no, I guess technically it wasn't a wish. It was like he made a request of King Yema, right? Or something. I guess that's fair. I think if I'm remembering that right, that fits in with this. Okay, I didn't remember, and maybe he probably mentioned it here and I didn't catch it, but I didn't remember that he didn't make a wish. I think that ties in really well then. If Goku didn't make a wish in Dragon Ball, like he didn't know what to wish for instance, and in the end he does make that request of King Yema, I guess that makes sense. I like that. That's really good, actually. I can see that. Now, Millie, you have to confirm if that's actually the case. Okay, so my understanding is, my guess is I missed something at the beginning of the video. So sometime in Dragon Ball, say the first time the dragon is summoned, everyone gets a wish, but Goku's like, I don't know what to wish for. So then he like doesn't wish for it. And then at the end of Dragon Ball Z, he finally understands what he wants, which is to get stronger and have someone to like fight against and foster like his development. And then he makes a request of King Yema to have like Oob come into his life, and then Dragon Ball ends. If my understanding there is correct, what this video was portraying, because I missed a detail at the beginning, yeah, that's really good. That's a really good analysis. I like that. That's really good. All right. TFS push that too. Oh, the Jiren thing, yeah. I mean, I understand the perspective, you know. It's similar to the Broly thing where it's like, oh, Broly, big dumb yelling guy, but like, I don't know, he's cool. He's so cool. That's all that matters. Like, the character is a combination of aesthetic and what's the other thing? Aesthetic and facets you can list, like how many facets someone has, how many faces a particular character has that you can list. Like Goku is a father, but a protector, and he's careless, but he's also caring. And these like all facets of Goku that you can list. But at the same time, he's like strong and he like has cool speeches and blah blah blah. And that's what makes him a good character. And for Jiren, there's less of the facets. Like Jiren was weak, and because of that, he wanted to get stronger, and he saw his own universe that was like suffering, and he wanted to make it better. But also he's like really stoic and like cool to see him like that, because the majority of the characters are very flamboyant, and he's not like that. And he's also strong, and we love him because of that. So anyway. They hated on Zamasu too. Oh, I completely missed the Zamas discourse, right? Because I binged that arc. That's funny. Yeah, you're right. Well, he doesn't say he doesn't know. What is this about? He doesn't say he doesn't know. He just doesn't really have a desire when compared with Bulma, Yamcha, and Oolong. Okay, that's a minute detail. I'm fine with that. Great, good analysis, Mr. Seth.
Jerk off my analytical in the tournament power is both the Jiren and Ultra Instinct and putting a bow on Goku's character. So I've heard a lot of people talk about Jiren, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this, but I think the level of analysis people give Jiren is shallow. This isn't to jerk off my analytical ability or anything, but it's pretty disappointing when people don't understand Jiren's concept as a character and simply, well, look at that generic backstory though, and write a red X over him and just disregard him. May 9th, 2018, the Dragon Ball official site releases an interview with Dragon Ball Super Series director Ryoto Nakamura and producer Satoru Takumi. During this interview, many of the concepts that went into Jiren's design came up, including the flashy red outfits of the Pride Troopers and the hopes to make Jiren an ultra talkative and heroic antagonist, unlike his nihilistic counterparts Hit and Zamasu. However, Akira Toriyama, the original creator, goes against this and wants Jiren to be a character who doesn't talk. The heroic role is then given to Toppo, the second fiddle of the Pride Troopers.
That's so funny how Toriyama's the reason he doesn't talk. That would put some fans into a frenzy. Like, what do we defend? The creator or the creation?
Talkative and heroic antagonist, unlike his nihilistic counterparts Hit and Zamasu. However, Akira Toriyama, the original creator, goes against this and wants Jiren to be a character who doesn't talk. The heroic role is then given to Toppo, the second fiddle of the Pride Troopers, instead. In this interview, a lot of things were brought up, including Jiren having a lot of emotional baggage, not being a bad person, and many other things. But this quote here is a very important one for me from Nakamura. In quote, while the universe survival arc may be Goku's story, I think it might actually be Jiren's story too. I think that was Toriyama Sensei's intention when he set up someone like Jiren as the greatest rival, someone who's not simply evil, end quote. Jiren being Toriyama's intended greatest rival is important, as it's once again overlooked. Most people simply conclude because he's the strongest so far and he's a good guy, but this isn't true either. Jiren is essentially Goku's dream. In their second fight, when Jiren was going easy on Goku in his blue form, Jiren asked Goku what he seeks, in which both Jiren and Goku agree they seek what is beyond strength and want to become stronger. Strength, for those that haven't picked up on it yet, is the result of all the experiences someone has gone through. Strength is essentially who you are as a fighter and person. If the way you lived and fought was right, you will be strong. This is now put into question if Goku made the right decisions leading up to this moment as a warrior and as a martial artist in person. This total journey put on the line in one fight is personified with Ultra Instinct. The color white, symbolizing all colors put together, is perfect for Goku's design of now white hair, which represents all of his journey and experiences finally coming together as one and slamming against Jiren. The theme of strength is often confused with your raw power level. In this case, it's more of a message, a meaning that created your strength and who you are. In fact, Super and its writers go out of its way to make this very clear, and this is shown in Vegeta versus Toppo. Toppo disregards his beliefs about justice and everything he proclaimed he was prideful of in order to obtain more strength. I could go into more detail, but this is just an example. Some consider this a powerful resolve, and while it probably is, and actually allowed Vegeta to reach Goku's lesser levels back in the Buu arc when he became Majin Vegeta, Vegeta did not forsake himself like Toppo making the same errors Vegeta did in the past, and thus came out on top by believing in true strength, his true self. Even Jiren brings this up and constantly refers to Vegeta as a proud and respectable warrior, showing distaste for Toppo, someone who is supposed to be his friend. Jiren, who is someone who fully believes in individual strength and that if the individual isn't absolute, he will not succeed. He is what Goku thought was right many years ago. He is what he thought he wanted to be. He is what he thought he wanted his successors to be. An absolutely strong individual above all others. Jiren's story is then personified as one where his friends abandoned him, because in his world, there were no Dragon Balls to just bring people back to life whenever they died, like in Goku's world. Jiren's friends died, and they died for good. Jiren can almost be described as a Goku without the Dragon Balls. Goku's whole life comes slamming against Jiren's absolute power, and while they have a pitched battle, Goku overpowers Jiren, showing his journey overpowers Jiren's journey. However, this would be contradictory if Goku won the battle alone, regardless of the symbolism, and Goku's Ultra Instinct fades away, because to prove a point to Jiren, despite Goku being stronger, he's not going to defeat Jiren because he's individually more powerful. At the end of the day, Goku alongside some of his greatest enemies and friends come together to defeat Jiren, Goku's greatest rival, thus sealing the idea of the individual away for good. Goku has now found his answer, and the answer is the strength of others becomes your strength. Jiren eventually found this strength as well after regaining his power from Toppo's calls and cheers, and with a smile and glass shattering around him to symbolically show that his box and overpuffed fixation on his own ability was shattering, although it was too late by this point, and he was alone against Goku, Android 17, and Frieza, and thus lost. Goku had won all of his battles due to this point, due to everyone he's met helping him along the way, and for him to win and become an absolute power that suddenly defeated everyone on his own would be a spit in the face of his own journey. It's just not who Goku is at the end of the day, and more than likely never will be. But as I outlined earlier with Majin Buu, it's not what Goku wants to be anyway. He wants to constantly find those greater rivals, greater horizons, and never stop growing. He doesn't want to, nor can he ever obtain absolute strength, for that is his wish.
Oh, there's more. What is this? Miller, what's the lore? What is this? Is it? That's like, I assume that's his avatar. Why is it animated? Why is he powering up? Well, how does it tie into the rest of the video? Wait, I want to listen to this end bit again. Wait.
Power that suddenly defeated everyone on his own would be a spit in the face of his own journey. It's just not who Goku is at the end of the day, and more than likely never will be. But as I outlined earlier with Majin Buu, it's not what Goku wants to be anyway. He wants to constantly find those greater rivals, greater horizons, and never stop growing. He doesn't want to, nor can he ever obtain absolute strength, for that is his wish.
I like it. Cute video. I like the framing. I mentioned this before. The nature nurture is an interesting reading of the series. I like the point now that I understand it, or like get that detail from the beginning. I like the whole coming around of Goku wanting to get stronger. I like how it ties in with Jiren. Although from memory, it's been a while, but I feel like that was the obvious reading of the finale of Super, which is good. Like, it's good someone made a video about it, but I think that's what it was from memory. So I like that. Yeah, it's good. Cute video. I like the music. Like this whole stretch here where it's using the Dragon Ball Super opening music. Like, I think it ties in well. Yeah, nice. 800k views. Crazy. This is double that Minecraft video that changed YouTube. Oh my god. Or proves that YouTube is changing. Goat video. It's pretty good. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's his avatar. Time Breaker Bardock. Hell yeah. God, when am I going to get an Elite Ari avatar? I need more fans out there that'll animate things for me. But you know what? I'll just get AI to do it. When Sora becomes really good, I don't even need these animators. Put in the power in the creator. Anyway, that's it. That's the end of this stream. God, it's a long one today. 2 hours, 2.5 hours, without Kyle Entertainment, who was potentially going to show up. It probably would have gone longer if he was here as well. So crazy. Oh my god. The Mushoku Tensei trailer reaction, I'll probably do that tomorrow because I'm all talked out for now. Even though I didn't really talk too much in that Dragon Ball video anyway. Anyway, I think that's it. Let me check one more thing. Any news on the anime subreddit? Oh my god, a Stephen Moffat podcast from 2 days ago. In conversation with Stephen Moffat, writing... Oh, it's not a podcast. Writing career, return to Doctor Who. This could be good. Oh my god, streaming politics and philosophy. Destiny and Jordan B. Peterson. Crazy. Oh yeah, Ciclet got his wish. Ciclet was talking about the Jordan Peterson climate change thing, and they talked about it in this. So anyway. What is this? Delicious in Dungeon. Nope, no big news. Alright. Thanks for coming. We accomplished a lot today, including a giant Dragon Ball tier list. I should probably change the title to be like Doctor Who and Dragon Ball or something. And AI, of course. And we solved the AI conundrum. Crazy how much we accomplished today. So, who knows when I'll stream next? Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. Whenever Chainsaw Man comes out, I have to talk with Kyle about Chainsaw Man, so we'll see. But see ya the next time I stream.